Trying to sub me?
Sub you? You're not the person I think about when this jam comes on, Rory. Sorry to disappoint you. When young David comes on, pardon me. Funny to bump into you here.
Who else
All
would you
right,
bump into
wait,
me?
time out.
Fucking me, funny.
I'm starting.
It's funny bumping into you here. This is where we're at every
You know
week.
what? No. I get that part. I'm talking about young David.
Oh, the way he
in the song.
Just bumping into Shorty
So-
from 3 years ago.
I've done it, and I know you've done it. So don't lie. Don't look at me and be too cool.
I said, you think I told a girl it's funny bumping into you here?
I think
Get the
you.
fuck out of here.
I swear to God, I feel like you've done
you
that.
don't think that, nigga. Get
I
out
swear
of
to
here.
God.
You think I told a girl it's funny bumping into you here?
What's wrong with
Nothing
saying
at
that?
all. Like I
Get
don't
the
know.
fuck out of it. It's funny bumping into you. I've never told a girl it's funny
totally fine
bumping
to say
into
to
you.
somebody.
Nah, you bumped into someone and it was funny.
I have, but I didn't say it.
What
You
say?
said it in a cool way. Yes, you did. You was like, "Hey, what you doing here?" Or something.
Okay, I might have said
Yes, you
that. I might have
did.
said that. I
I
never
ain't
said
said-
it's funny bumping into you
I'm
here.
done
Get the
with Maul.
fuck out
I'm
of here.
done with Maul. Pardon me, man.
Definitely hate strangered her.
But Joe would do that knowing the girl was gonna be there though.
Oh, no.
I'll do that. I'll do that at her job.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh shit, you working today?
Yeah, you here?
Do that at her
Another Wednesday.
do that at her front door. Oh, didn't think I'd see you here.
No, you are sick, Rory. We're gonna get into you later. Pause. Hey, it's how I'm feeling on a Wednesday, man. I feel like we started pretty somber recently. I want to feel good. It's one of my feel good records.
Okay.
Many flashbacks. Maul has had many flashbacks. Don't lie. What's up with this nigga, man?
I'm listening to the record.
Oh, everybody knows a girl like this. We did it anywhere. Remember the Saturn?
The Saturn.
It's a bad place to have sex.
Man, I was young, man.
Definitely try to forget.
That's when I was wilding
forget the
out.
Saturn sex.
Right.
I didn't care much about things, man. Oh, yeah. You should be dancing at work by now. You should be dancing. See, I want to go to a party where, like, this is the dance song, like, where everybody gets up on this one.
Oh shit, the Dave is coming on.
Oh, man. Young David. All right.
New Joe Budden. New Warrior Now.
Microphone check 1 2. What is this? Welcome to the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 198. I'm your host, Joe Budden, here with a few of my nearest and dearest friends. Maul is here, Parks is here, Rory is here, Erickson is here, and Savon is here. How is everyone feeling? Are you guys good?
Great. I'm great.
Yeah.
You guys kind of
Wonderful.
always give the same answer.
Great, man.
Life's
A little
good.
car sick. Just being in that traffic.
There we go. So something did occur in your life this week.
Maul, I'm assuming that
I never-
that paint is on purpose.
Yes, Parks. That's called what they call drip.
That's
Oh, that's drip.
Oh,
I was wondering what drip was.
never really seen the real definition of drip.
finally, it's tangible.
I like it.
That's drip right here.
That's drip.
Drip, yeah.
That looks like a scuff
Little,
mark.
yeah.
A little drip everywhere. Don't worry about
I thought it was a scuff. I was like, damn, Maul's in here with some scuff.
it. Yeah.
If that's a drip, then I've been drip.
All Joe shit looks stained.
Word. Yo, listen,
I've been drip.
I've been drip. Yo, today, right? Because my closet is mad small in my crib. So and Sin owns she's taken over 9 rooms in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to sneak around my house to try to find rooms for me. So I go in a few of these.
I know the feeling, even though I don't have a house.
Fam, it's rough in my house. I'm being abused. It's like Gone Girl.
Damn.
But listen, fucking so in my house, I go in a little spare room, and I go in the closet where I just throw a bunch of old clothes, and I look at some of the old clothes I threw in there. I was like, damn, man, niggas is right, man.
That's where all the trues are at.
I had
Finally came to terms.
Oh my god.
That's where the true bodysuits are at.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna punch Parks in the face. I don't have any true bodysuits.
I don't
I know
know.
you got some nasty sweats.
You definitely have
it
a. Yeah, you definitely have a
Yo,
true
it's,
suit though.
it's some
Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah.
It's
Nasty
some
fucking
nasty
denim Dan
shit
over
in
here.
them closets.
nasty jackets.
Imagine the shit Joe don't want.
Exactly.
Oh my god, it's
That's like
nasty.
the shit everybody
Yeah,
never
that's
wanted
crazy.
before.
Yo, not even Joe will wear this.
And not even Joe outfit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right.
It's not a lot you wouldn't wear.
Simmer it down. Okay.
I did see Apartment 78 post that pic of you crowd surfing with some dirty Trues on. And a sleeveless shirt. Sleeveless shirt and Trues can't go together.
Sleeveless shirt is just a wild shirt.
Everything gonna go with the Trues when you got one pair of jeans.
I was gonna say one pair of shoes.
When you got 1-2 pair of jeans, you gonna make some shit match.
They weren't cheap, so.
Yeah, not at all. Listen, so you guys are feeling great, even though I saw the Mixie Boys was out and about. Hold up. But before we get into that, I want to say what up to, because I ain't shout out the niggas at work. Shout out to the niggas out of work. Shout out to the YouTube community. Shout out to the Spotify community. Shout out to the immature and mature crowd. Shout out to all you niggas. Now, back to the Mixie Boys, which for the new audience is Rory and Maul when they decide to go out. When they hit the text to each other.
The side text.
Fam.
But it didn't really count, though, because
it never counts
it
when
didn't
they
really
hit.
count.
Yo, me and Rory did not see each other.
We didn't see each other, yeah.
Now, Rory said he saw you from across
Well,
the
yeah. All
balcony.
right, so this is what happened, right?
I didn't see him.
I came a little... Yeah, because
gotta be
I
mutual.
was in the project.
We have to be like,
Yo,
you know
I
what I'm saying?
hate when
Like,
niggas start
yeah.
explaining before I even get to the joke, but go ahead. Fine.
No, you said the Mixie. We weren't really the Mixie Boys last night.
It was the Mixie Boy.
It was
I
the
got
Mixie.
there. I got there a little late because I had to go to birthday dinner, so
Yeah.
I didn't get the not
See?
mean
Don't worry, I'm
the
gonna
not
remix the
mean
joke.
pass.
See?
So it was at Irving Plaza. I'm across looking at Mall, like with all this room in this space with bottles, all this women.
Bottles.
I'm sitting there.
All these
I'm sitting there.
women.
Can't even
Never
spread
any
my
bottles.
arms.
Maul went out with his sisters again?
No. No.
You be thinking Maul got him. It's his family with him.
Mad sparklers around Mall.
It wasn't any
I'm
of that,
sitting there
Rory.
with just
we were in Urban Plaza. There's never
shoulder
sparkles
to
or
shoulder
bottles.
with
Maul's
people.
sister's cute. Like,
Yo, relax, though. Calm down, man.
Aren't they twins?
We're gonna relax.
that's why I don't really try to look at Maul. I don't be looking at Maul. I be looking at the screen. We had 7 minutes.
That's nasty.
You ever meet a nigga twin sister? She be all right?
I have.
Relax, though. We're calm
have.
All
down.
right. All right. What would you say, Rory? Go ahead.
Relax.
Back to the Mixie Boys. And Maul's sister-in-law, I love her. Hey.
That's a fact.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
yeah,
Rory.
no, I was-
Go ahead, Rory.
I was gonna say it kind of felt like the Mixie Boys might have broke up yesterday, because I'm looking over across Texas Mall,
The Mixie
Like-
Boys might have broke up.
like yo, you got like an extra pass over there, because I'm sitting on top of people right now. I see you guys got a lot of space. You guys doing jumping jacks over there, some aerobics. So I'm looking.
Maul was very comfortable at the concert.
Oh yeah, very comfortable.
Mad elbow room.
Yeah, I think he had a coat rack to
The
hang his
Rock
coat
Boys
and
in the
shit.
building tonight.
We didn't have any.
True.
So I'm looking-
Oh, how I'm feeling. I'm killing
You've
this
been in Urban
ice.
Plaza. Is there any room in Urban Plaza?
You was killing the ice.
I wasn't killing anything, Joe. I wasn't killing anything.
So then I'm looking over at Maul, looking at his phone. No response to my text message.
Left on red.
Rory, we can go through every text message on my phone. I responded to every message Rory sent me. But it's
I know,
cool,
I'm
though.
totally lying.
It's cool though. Nah, but we didn't see each other, but we was definitely at the same show. Though.
Well, that's good. There's always a few different perspectives to things, right?
What was your perspective?
Well,
How did it go in your
Yeah.
brain?
I'd like to hear how this night panned out from Joe's couch.
all right. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You know, you can change the world from your couch.
You're right.
That's true.
I'm home
You
on
can
the
sell dope straight off an iPhone too.
home on the couch. Yeah, you can. Why was that such a dope? Like, who said that shit?
Ross.
Ross, yeah.
Of course, only Ross could say that.
Right.
No one else would seriously say that except for Rick Ross. Except for Richard Ross.
He was doing it. He was really doing it.
He was.
But why was that so amazing? All right. Who was the other nigga on a Palm Pilot? Oh, that might be. I might have said that. All right, never mind.
Who was the other nigga on a Palm Pilot?
Yeah, I was hyped. First nigga to move weight from a Palm Pilot. Niggas let technology gas them into saying some really whack shit, man.
Word.
All right, so anyway, I'm sitting on my couch, looking for content. I click on Rory's Insta Snap thing because why is that little circle thing lighting up at midnight on a whatever night that was? Click on it. Of course, fucking Mixie Boy #1 is out mixing it up.
Have to.
St. John concert.
Someone's got to keep us out in the streets.
Footage. mosh exclusive behind the scenes.
There was no exclusive.
I'm telling you, listen. You
How
can't,
could that go down in your brain if we can prove it? We can prove it.
You can't talk and listen.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
In front of the scenes footage, mosh pitting,
In front of the scenes.
phone moving.
Yeah.
It was in front of the scenes.
Yeah.
Because that was, you know what I mean?
That was the scenes, yeah.
I'm like, look at Mixie Boy Rory out in the streets.
I gotta be seen on the scene.
I'm like, all right, but I guess, you know what I mean, Rory should be out like that. Glad he don't invite me to shit like that. Cool. Because he know me. Then right when it go from him, it was you.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute. Am I in the same snap? Like that? So then it was Maul. Because you always try to add some extra mystery to your shit. So it was like, ooh, a different angle. Like, ooh, it's the Maul angle.
The mall angle.
The
So
side
I
of
was
the
like,
scene.
okay, Maul and Rory decided to text each other and be the fucking Mixie Boys again, right? And then I was happy. And then some time went by, and then I seen another snap of a nigga picking Rory up in the air and throwing him into the curtains and making him float backwards.
Yeah.
With another nigga had him by the collar, and then Rory was talking aggressive, and then that was the end of that snap. And then I was like, oh, come on, Maul. Wait the hell is Maul?
Yo, what
Wait
snap-
a minute,
Yo, what
goddamn.
snaps
You're
did
not
you
letting.
send?
Wait a minute. So now I'm like, I wish these two niggas would not go outside anymore when I'm not there. Honestly, because y'all don't know how to just go out and have a good fucking time.
No, but
So why is the nigga making Rory float backwards, and why are you not there
Who was
to
making-
punch him in the face?
Who was making Rory float backwards?
I don't know. I was home on the couch.
to
But
be
what were you
clear,
looking at,
white
though?
people like to get thrown into things.
Yeah, was
That's
I
kind of
part
like
of the
part
mosh
of our
pit?
fun.
Yeah, all this was on a snap.
Who Rory was on? Was crowd surfing last night?
Yeah.
because I didn't see that. Like, please let me know that y'all putting me on to some shit right now. If Rory was crowd surfing,
Well, maybe it ain't Rory. Who is this? Wait, look at him off.
oh wait, Rory, what happened last night?
Wait,
Wait, niggas pressed you last night?
you pussy, Maul. Why you ain't
Nah,
hold
nobody-
Rory down while you was at the
nobody,
fucking
oh,
table?
Joe,
This ain't about you,
Joe, I
Rory.
didn't see
I don't
this.
give a fuck.
Oh, what
you
happened?
the Mixie
Yo,
boy,
Rory, what
nigga.
happened?
I got in a little verbal altercation with the
Wait, no,
security guard.
he didn't tell me that.
That's my point about the Mixie
No,
boys.
he didn't tell me that. I didn't see
I wish
Rory.
you niggas would stop going
No,
outside.
I didn't see Rory at all last night. I swear to God, we was in the same.
Yeah,
venue,
no, we never
but
saw each other.
We was texting each other. I didn't see
Because
Rory at all.
Because he
Rory
was in
just-
the curtains.
Rory just said you was somewhere with bottles and chicks.
It's no bottles in the
I'm
room.
telling you what my man said.
Yo, but what happened, Rory? What was that?
Oh, it's a security guard on one. That's all.
Dog, that's
It was
crazy.
it was actually way calmer than what that
It
probably
looked-
looked like.
okay,
Yeah,
all right.
it was very
I
calm.
gotta see his video.
But only Rory gets into it with bouncers everywhere. Like the Irish side, you get into it with bouncers, Rory.
Really? I'm not denying it. I just can't think of besides this time.
No, I think you do. I think you do. When I say get into
I didn't
it,
know that. That's news. That's
when
breaking news to me.
when I say get into it, I mean you'll check a nigga that could probably win the fight. Like,
Oh yeah,
Check the nigga that could probably win.
I've seen you check a few security niggas.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I'm here, nigga. What's up?
Right.
Like I done got beat up by security on La Marina.
Wait, so
These
that
niggas.
happened when you didn't have the band?
no, that wasn't like a band situation. That was just we was on the other side and of some rope, and he grabbed me like without saying shit.
Okay.
So then naturally I reacted, and then another security guard came,
Got you.
and then it was over.
Okay.
Those situations is exactly why I don't leave my house.
If you was there, that would have been.
That's why I don't leave the house.
That would have went way worse.
What if I'm just chilling on the side and I turn around and see some nigga with his hands on Rory's shirt? Damn. All right, man.
But nah,
now
I
it's
wasn't
time to
done.
go.
Shout out to
Now it's time to go.
shout out to
Rory.
Irving Plaza Security.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't see
Why
that.
we shout him out? Nigga.
They were securing Rory.
Yeah, I was being secured.
Rory needed
No,
security.
Rory was secured.
He felt very secure after this altercation.
Rory was secured. It was
It was a dope
cool.
show, though.
It looked
I had
fine.
fun.
Who videotaped this?
I don't know who this nigga is.
Some random.
Somebody
dude
just
that
hit
was
me.
there.
I was like, is this Rory?
Funny. Happens sometimes, bro.
Rory had the stance too off rip. You can see in the
Rory
the
is the
foot action.
Palooza goon, and these niggas won't.
Rory looked like
No,
he said in that
what's
video.
unfortunate? I am.
They keep
we
putting my nigga in spots.
We need
Rory looked
goons
like-
at Duce Palooza. There should be no reason that I'm in St. Thomas with a mic stand trying to fight off people.
Yo, Duce Palooza is a gang.
Yeah, on the low. But
Yeah,
I had a good time.
I had a great time.
I'm sorry, Rory had a little fisticuffs.
No, that sometimes you need your adrenaline to go up a little bit.
Okay.
It was one of those.
Rory he told the bouncer, "My dad will have your ass."
You know my father is.
White boys love pulling that out when they get into a little scuff. My dad will have your ass, pal.
My dad is a judge.
Hey, Eric said, "My dad will have your ass." Why white boys love pulling that out, though? That's like they ace of spades. They love slamming that down when they get like physical outside. You know who my dad is, buddy? He'll have your ass by tomorrow noon.
But tomorrow,
You'll be fired by tonight.
Yo, that's some funny shit right there. I'm so glad I didn't see that because I would have laughed, but then it would probably.
Oh, I was laughing after.
That's some funny shit.
yo, my dad will have your ass.
My nigga,
By
white
tomorrow
boys
noon.
love pulling it. I've never heard a white boy get in a fight and not pull that out.
Have you ever gotten into it with the girl that had mad brothers or cousins?
Oh
man.
yeah,
Absolutely.
that's almost every girl.
Yeah, that's when it gets scary.
All of them chicks wanted smoke with me. Like,
But after-
I was
Have
chilling.
you ever seen a girl get her cousin beat up? Like that backfired?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, when a chick
Absolutely.
actually had her cousin Aaron come up there to 24.
tightened him up.
I was the new kid in school.
Tightened Aaron right up.
Yeah. And that was the fight, like, damn, I'm all right. Like, you ever win one?
But you,
Like,
gotta
oh,
be,
all right.
but you gotta be careful though, because you'll fight somebody that don't know how to fight and feel like, yo, I'm nice.
Yeah, he just got
Yeah,
lucky.
run
And then
into
you
the-
fight somebody that know how to fight, you be like, what? That shit ain't work this time. like he had more reach, he was stronger. Like, yeah, you gotta be careful, bro. You gotta be
That's
careful.
why I size everybody up on the walk by. Just got to know. Never know.
You true. That's true.
Know what's funny about that? I don't know why I was thinking about this earlier, but just knowing the human, I was thinking about knowing the human body, right? Actually, it started with me thinking about, because I had a spades tournament in my house. So it started with everybody saying they know how to play spades, but nobody really knows how to play spades.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a difference from
You know
playing
the
spades.
rules. You know
You
the
play
rules.
spades
Yeah.
and you know how to play spades. And then that led me to knowing the human body, right? Because that same thinking applies to fighting. Like, there's a difference between you will fight and you can fight and a nigga that knows how to fight.
Right.
That's true.
Like, I can fight. I don't know how to fight. Like,
Right.
it's some niggas that
You don't know pressure points.
yeah, it's a nigga that's going to hit you in a spot in your cheekbone, and now you're a vegetable for the rest of your fucking life.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
And then somehow that led me to, if somebody knows the human body, like like an ugly chick touching you, has that ever happened? And like you're feeling good?
Oh wait, it felt good.
Wait, hold on. What?
Yeah.
I know what you're getting at.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You ever bump into an ugly chick that really knows like the body?
Gave you a shoulder rub that you ain't really know you was gonna like.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Fuck is Lakeisha doing tomorrow? Ugly
God.
bitches, all right.
Yo, you an idiot.
That's the
man.
problem with all these fucking fancy doctors nowadays. Now all the gyms that we used to love is over with. Like the ugly chick with the fatty.
Yeah. There's still a few out there though.
I
Yeah,
know,
there's
but
absolutely.
underappreciated today.
Very underappreciated.
Now, you ain't get the work done, man.
The butterface.
You still ugly?
That's because
That's the butterface.
that's because fat butts now are not as they're everywhere now.
And
Yeah,
then
it's
me
not a
and,
rarity.
and then me and Rory went out one of these nights last week or something, and he was like, "Damn, man, I can't front. It's a lot of good doctors out there in the world."
Well, they all
no,
going. So
because-
it's only 4 that they rotate between.
We was out, and usually when the fat asses started, the doctor would just make a really big fucking ass.
Yeah, he was doing
That's
some
all it
bullshit.
was. It was just a big ass. Them shits are cut, proportioned.
The shape of
Shits
the
are like
right.
works of art.
They're moving like regular asses. Real different from the first time you ever was with somebody with that. And that's all I'll say about that.
And that's all we have from that.
So Tekashi 6ix9ine found himself in a little bit of trouble.
Nice segue.
Man.
Listen, what you want me to do, man?
Before we get into it though, because I read something. No, I read something online where they were saying a lot of people are now saying they don't believe any of this is true. That they believe he's trolling again because his album comes out Friday.
They said
there's no footage of him being arrested or nobody being arrested. There's no footage of him being taken into a building, a court building, or a precinct, anything, which makes a lot of sense. I think those are older pictures though.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
If you pull off a Fed troll,
I want to know what your album budget is if you got the feds as your marketing plan.
I'm just saying.
Anybody who thinks that I'm not angry at you, a lot of us are in a state where we just don't know what to believe. We don't know what is true, what is being falsified. I understand that. In this particular instance, my opinion is this is not a troll.
Usually people that I've known at least that have had those kind of run-ins are.
This to me has been in the making for quite some time, which to me is always disappointing when, like, sometimes you don't want to be correct in things. Like, I was very serious on this podcast when I was saying, the kid is charming and the kid is likable. You can do it a different way. You can do it a different way. Your music is good. Like, you don't have to do it this way. So I don't know where y'all want to start with this, because in my brain there's a million different ways to tackle this. Number one with me probably starts at artists and identity crises.
That's interesting.
I see it a lot. I mean, I don't know if we want to start there, but
I mean, yeah, we can start there. Why not?
I feel really bad for Daniel Hernandez. 6ix9ine, not so much. But Daniel Hernandez, and this is probably unique to niggas that get into business. But when I got into business is when I learned that whatever I thought about my favorite artist and my favorite artist might not have been the same. Like, I didn't know that, honestly. So you take this kid and you look at all of the old pictures. That's a fast progression to what occurred, what we see with the hair, the tats, the images. That's where I'm going with this. A lot of people are caught up in their images and they're losing themselves in that. I don't feel like Daniel Hernandez would have ever gotten here. Tekashi 6ix9ine probably was on the expressway here. And for me, it's sad.
Yeah.
Like, it's sad. It's so sad. I sit there and I say, well, damn, what could we have done? Guess what? You niggas can't put this on the OGs. Like, let's dead that for a little bit. Because that used to be a big, that was a growing argument. Like, yeah, we're like this because y'all were like this. We like this because y'all didn't teach us this. We're like this because those days are over, my nigga. The OGs are talking. And they're telling you exactly what's going to occur. And I'm saying this because the Fat Joe clip is going around. I see Nori clips going around. Like, I see Clark talking. It's me talking. It's us talking. I've seen Charlemagne talk. I've seen countless niggas talk and say this, mimic the same exact message. So it's like, you're kind of just powerless. You're at that point where you got to let the youth occur. Because we've all been there. But when you're watching this shit, like, what the fuck? Like, anybody with feelings should feel a way about it. So I don't think it's a troll. I think this has long been coming. I think that he knew this was coming when the Breakfast Club interview happened. And that was confirmed by some of the reports that came out that says they've been in contact with him.
Yep.
See, because that's where all of this gets really weird. This shit really is confusing. So, let me tell you where I was confused. You go to the Breakfast Club, you fired everybody. I don't know what to think about that. I know that you were just in the diner or wherever on Madison Ave with Lucian Grange's son, and then there was a shootout occurring. See, we already didn't know what to believe with this kid. Mm-hmm. And now when things like that happen, I don't know what to believe because you've added to another variable that's way too powerful, which is Lucian Grange and his family now. Mm-hmm. Because any nigga that owns that much of the market share in music probably doesn't want gunshots by his kid.
Right.
Yeah, that's safe to say.
He's probably going to take some sort of action to make sure that doesn't occur. And when niggas have that much money, any action is plausible.
Absolutely.
So back to Maul's point, I'm not mad at anyone who does not know what to believe. There are a lot of variables here that are confusing. I was confused earlier when I saw, okay, so he goes to the Breakfast Club, does that shit. I think that was foresight. I think he was talking to people saying, you know, everybody's fired. We know what time it is with that. We ain't got to go into detail there.
Also said Treyway was just some shit he made up. It's not even a thing. He was saving face, I think, for a lot of what was going to come the next day.
Do you kids think that people are that stupid? I mean, I'm asking that old nigga rhetorical question because, yes, young people do think niggas are stupid. Nobody believed that. Nobody believed that. Nobody believed that. Cool. This is where it gets weird. They come to you Saturday or they contact you, let you know, niggas is on you. Mm. Do you want protection? Well, nigga, if the young nigga ain't took heed to nothing else the past year and a half, what do you think you're going to say? No, I'm fine. See, because I said in this podcast a long time ago, I believe jail saved your life sometimes. I do. I believe jail saved my father's life. When some shit is fucked up, sometimes jail will save you. So he tells them no. The next day he planned on going wherever he's going, to the casino somewhere. They, with the intel they have, deem it to be a threat to innocent bystanders at the casino. They go pick him up. And now it's him and 3 other niggas in custody. Let me ask this entire room a question. And this is confusing because, see, now jail culture is involved and civilians we don't understand jail culture, street culture, any of that shit. Let me ask this whole room a question. Tell me how many times in y'all life y'all seen the feds, ATF, and however many other divisions pick up 4 people. I'll wait. I will wait. Tell me.
No, I've definitely seen the feds pick up more than 4 people.
You've never seen that many divisions pick up 4 people. It's never, it's happened. You ain't seen it often.
Right.
Or
them niggas, when they trailing you for years, no, they want to get niggas stay in the street.
Yeah, Bill Jones.
We got the phones tapped. We at your mama house, your aunt house. We don't stay out there, hang yourself. They don't want to pick him up.
Right.
Well, that's why he got away with so much of that, the Barclay shooting shit, allegedly. All that stuff that he kept getting on TMZ
No,
for.
he didn't get away with a fucking thing. Let's stop that.
No, I'm not saying that, but why it continued to go? Because they were building a case.
Oh, yeah. See, and that's where it's confusing, too, because the cops and the feds, very different things. So, yeah, the cops let him out, go on, whatever, but fuck all of that. They picked up 4 people. And then it said he's in general pop. And that's when I had enough. That's when I had enough of the confusion. Because then it was like, wait a second. If they're trying to save his life, see, to niggas like me, general pop means bad. You in there with the niggas. You know what time it is. That's what it means to niggas like me. So if they're trying to save his life, why would they let him go to general pop? And when you go to jail and you're famous, normally you automatically go to like PC, your own cell, your own protective, your own, something, because you're too much of a liability.
Right.
The jail can't, it's not you so important, nigga. The jail can't even afford the heat when one of these niggas come do something to you.
Right.
So I had enough of the confusion, Maul, and that's when I called my dad. Right?
Well, a lot of it too is, we gotta understand. I mean, I hate the fact because y'all know I champion for 6ix9ine a lot, and I was hoping the best for him because I do see a lot of potential in him. I've seen a lot of great things for him, but we gotta understand that this era, man, with these, with everything is so visual. We gotta stop doing because a lot of times we incriminate ourselves. And like when you live in a certain lifestyle, and even if it's your friends, because even if dudes around you, like, I was talking to some homeboys and they was like, yo, even if he had dudes around him, like if he wasn't carrying a weapon, if he had dudes around him that's carrying a weapon, they still gonna like that falls on him too. Because I'm like, the first thing they're gonna ask him, yo, did you know he had a gun? And once he says yes, that's it. Like you knew firearms were present. But a lot of the times we'll create these cases against ourselves. We meaning like dudes that are living that lifestyle. You posting things on the internet. And I see it all the time. And I'm like, oh, people still think this internet shit is a game. Like they still think that these people are not on the internet. Like they don't have divisions like dedicated to just sitting on the internet and following all these guys. It's a real thing, and we gotta wake the fuck up and stop acting like it's a joke, because when them people come knock on your door, it's gonna become very real for you.
Yeah. Like
very real. And then that's when you're gonna be sitting there thinking about all the shit you shouldn't have done. But it's like, yo, you gotta learn, stop playing on these phones, because they're not playing. The FBI is not fucking around with hip hop.
They have the internet.
Yeah.
So.
They're not.
It's not just Twitter with the feds.
So let me continue here. So I call my dad and I say, Dad, why would this kid be in General Pop in MDC? And I told him what happened. And then he explained to me that MDC, because my dad has spent time there, that's why I called him, is different. The feds are different. He said if he's in General Pop, it's the safest possible place he can be. And he said if he's there, people go there because in MDC, PC, there is no PC. PC is the box. PC is the box, and the box is on the top floor. And you don't just get it. It don't matter who you are. So if you go there, you got to ask for a SEP. It's not called going to PC. It's a SEP. It's to be separated. And normally when that happens, it's because everybody in MDC, it's the mob in there, it's this and everybody in MDC is snitching. It's conspiracy.
I wouldn't say everybody is snitching. No.
90 is a lot. Most of MDC is snitching and telling on each other, which is why it's set up like that. Which is why niggas are requested. Niggas have to be separated. So he's saying if he's in General Pop is 2 houses on each floor. 100 niggas in the house. 1 door. And you only leave in that door. That door will open. You leave that room 4 times a year. The infirmary,
court,
and it ain't like the cops where you go to court every other week or something. It's every 4 or 5 months. You're not leaving. So the only way something would happen to him, it was explained to me, is they got him in a house with none of his codees, with none of the niggas that they think is looking for him. So and everybody in that building is aware where they are. So if something happened to him, it's gonna be from a nigga who is not on the cops or anybody's radar that knows somebody that's in that house. I said, oh, okay, that makes a little more sense of that part, at least. But then I heard it was an emergency bail hearing coming up. It was supposed to be yesterday, but now it's today. I don't have the verdict of that because we're recording ahead of time, of course.
I thought he was denied.
Yeah, the last
denied.
I read today, he was denied.
He was denied. Yeah. And now there's, your lawyer appeals or whatever, now there's an emergency bail hearing.
Right.
He took his passport, took 1.7 from him. So I don't know. I won't know what to think if he gets out. But if he gets out, he might get out of house arrest, something like that. They will keep track of him.
Of course.
It should have just. It's just unfortunate.
I mean, I kind of thought their strategy was, when arresting him, was to get him to snitch, because I don't think they think that Tekashi was this kingpin in a RICO case, but he may be aware of what the fuck was going on. So if you give him a threat of 70 fucking years, yeah, just tell. I
mean, well, that's how they would.
That's what I think. Arresting him was a strategy.
Yeah, they use that tactic to try to get people to talk.
Yeah,
but it's fucked up because, you know, again, it's just showing you that the feds are not playing, man. Like, they, especially with this gang shit, like they're not playing around. Like, they're not fucking around. Like, once they feel like you're involved in gang activity, they're gonna follow you. They're gonna watch everything that you're doing. They're gonna build a case against you, and then once they come, it's like, all right, so what do you want to do?
I will say, as a civilian, that's always been one of the questions I kind of wondered to myself, is why gangs like promote their gang, because it adds like so many charges if something ever occurs.
Everything becomes gang related.
That's one of the worst charges you can get.
It was created for you.
Like, I mean, example, and you know, again, this is another case. It's like, you know, with Bobby and them, it was unfortunate because here's these young cats that's making a new life for themselves and doing great things and have a promising future ahead. But, you know, here comes the feds now. We're putting an end to all of that because we've been following y'all and we believe this is what y'all been doing, et cetera, et cetera. This is another case. It's like, they're not, the feds are not playing. Like, they're really not fucking around. And this is clear that they are watching everything. They are watching. So, you know what I mean? Dudes you gotta be smart, man. Like, you gotta be smart out here, man. It's not a game. Like, I need like these young dudes to understand, like, this shit is not a joke out here. Like, the feds are not fucking around, man. They're not playing.
I don't know what more evidence niggas need. Like, we saw it happen to Bobby. We've seen it happen. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand what needs to occur for young niggas to.
And if you look at it, it always seems like
you're a young millionaire.
They come knocking as soon as you feel like my life is, I'm in a better place. I'm traveling, making this money. I'm taking care of my family, and then it all comes to an end.
I'm so glad that they snatched him. I'm so glad that they snatched him. Of course, you don't wish jail on anybody, but man, I don't. This wasn't a week I want to read no horrible headline because he want to go to a casino after saying whatever he said in the Breakfast Club, and he feels safe because there's security niggas around him. You dancing, trolling niggas like that's the fam. What are you trolling killers for? Like I didn't want to read that headline. So thank God they heard some shit, snatched him up, preventative measures. I'm all for it. I'm all for that. I'm praying for. I'm just praying for him. I'm praying for him like I've been praying for him.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but
no, this writing was on the wall.
How quick do you think they'll go through with trial and all that?
Well, that's the other thing. See, I'm gonna learn a lot after this bail hearing, and then I'm gonna see what they do because, you're not doing time in MDC. You're just waiting for your court date.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a lot that we got to just sit back and just wait for, and
Yeah, so he gonna wait for his court date. So depending on what happens in that bail hearing, depends on how long he gonna sit. I would imagine that they would want him out of there rather quickly. I could see that being disruptive.
Yeah.
Just to guess.
Schmurda shit went pretty quick, if I recall.
Probably 2 years. Probably took.
Was it even that long?
Yeah, 1.5, 2 years.
Seems fast.
I don't see this happening in the next 6 months, though. I just don't.
This one is over, man. This one is over. I hate to be the nigga that just tell everybody what's going on, but this is a wrap.
Yeah, and like I said, again, it's so unfortunate, man, because this kid had a lot, I think he just had a lot to offer to the game and to the industry. You know what I mean? It's just...
I just can't think of another way it would have ended outside of, unfortunately, death.
No,
all the things he was doing, there was no other way for this to end.
Yeah, but I mean, if you... Again, man, I feel like he was, because he's still a young kid. He's still young. You know what I mean? And it's like you got to give, like Joe was saying, the OGs are talking. So, but again, you know, we've all been younger when we had older dudes talking to us, and we still made our mistakes, and we still did knucklehead shit. But it's like you got to give people the opportunity to change. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to give them the opportunity. I feel like his opportunity for change was like right in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Like things were like his albums were ready to come out, which meant touring. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can see things about to change, and that's why I feel like the feds do that shit purposely, where they know all of these things that are you know in your life are happening where changes.
Yeah, but you know what, Maul? Before you even get into that, right? Because I just try to put myself in the psyche of this kid who don't know shit about shit. Not 6ix9ine, but Daniel Hernandez. Before we even get to that, you know, I empathize because a lot of young acts, you're gonna have that experience where you learn that you're being robbed.
Yeah.
Or you learn the measure to which you're being extorted. And often at times it's from people that we really care about and love. So I'm listening to him tell a story on the Breakfast Club, and I know in rap we can't say, damn, that hurt me and I felt like this. But that's basically what he was saying. So before we even get to the feds picking him up with all of this niggas is trying to kill me shit, I'm certain that there's still some type of shock from the niggas that have been holding me down and the niggas that have been running around doing X, Y, Z, the niggas that I felt was family and all of this. It ain't that. Not only is it not that, they robbed me blind. I'm alone. Back to Daniel Hernandez. In dark times, nigga, you still only gonna be left with you. And only you. That's why, you know, like sometimes artists will ask me for advice, and this is off on a tangent. And I always say shit that sound really simple, but has like a lot of gravity to it. I say shit like, yo, just be yourself and always be yourself. Up and coming artists hear that and be like, nigga, can you give me something to help me? Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Like when niggas made it and try to dig into their hindsight bag and give you something like, yo, just be patient, practice on your craft. It all sounds like bullshit.
Yes, it sounds like brushing someone off.
But be yourself and always yourself. Learn who yourself is. So pivotal in this game. Because I just don't believe Daniel Hernandez would have got in any of this. I don't believe Daniel Hernandez is running up on niggas in the projects of Brooklyn or at This Is 50's office or wherever with the hammer on him and just rob. I don't see it. I don't.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what works now with the kids.
Oh,
is creating
man.
the content.
Yeah, but the problem
of
is
all
that's
that
not
nonsense to
creating
troll.
I was listening to see what Academics was going to say, and he was saying some bullshit. And then Nadeska chimed in and said, yeah, but you know, let's not make excuses for him. This is a grown-ass man. And I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not.
No.
How old is he? 19?
22.
Hey, no, it ain't. Sorry. I know young people hate to hear that shit. I'm 22, I'm grown. Nigga, no, you ain't.
No.
You got 22 years on Earth, and we in 2018 about to be 19.
Especially if you started popping when you were 18 or something like that. You kind of get frozen, I feel like, when you started popping.
Yeah, no, he's not. Age doesn't make you, you know, grown. Or I mean, he hasn't even, you know, 22 years old for a male. You're definitely not a grown man at 22.
Not at all.
Like,
So
there's
then
still so much learning that you have to do and things you have to experience. Now, granted, you know, the last 2 years of his life, he has experienced a lot and done a lot of things. But even with that being said, he's still a young kid, man. He's still 22 years old. It's like you just supposed to be out of college, like if anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not supposed to be caught up with the feds.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like that's
I was an idiot at 22.
yeah, it's like that's insane. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like these young kids, man, I'm telling you, like these times are we gotta really, really sit back and look at the landscape and look at what's going on, man. Like that these kids they're meeting their demise way too quickly now. Way too quickly. It's like, yo, what are y'all in a hurry to meet your demise for? You putting all this shit on the internet, you know what I mean? You walking around in life, you doing certain shit, you moving a certain way, you doing it's like, yo, just be young and enjoy life, man. This shit right here is not, I'm telling you, this is a big issue in our communities, man. Like this is a very, very big issue. And a lot of this shit has to do with social media.
For sure.
I was gonna say, was it?
That shit Joe said about being yourself is very valid.
Yeah, people are trying to find themselves on the internet.
Yeah, people don't
but
know who their self is.
Because the thing too is, after
but-
all the shit finishes popping off, like, you still gotta earn an income and be something, and
Yeah.
you're not gonna be able to do that being this thing that's no longer relevant. So,
And it sucks because while they're trying to find themselves, they'll see what gets the best response on Instagram
And run with
think
that.
that's what I have to be. And that was my point with Tekashi and doing all this crazy quote street shit. That's what was working the best for him. So I'm gonna become that person. If that shit didn't get views or people didn't like it, I don't think Tekashi would be running around doing that shit.
Yeah.
That's how he pushed his music and his career. Before anyone knew his music, he was the Instagram kid.
Wayne85 Live on Twitter said Tekashi tried to put his 2 weeks notice in with the blood.
What's wrong with people, man?
It don't work like that. You can't put your 2 weeks notice. That's funny.
And it definitely don't work like that when the feds is following you. Like, the feds don't care what press run you go on and tour and say you're not doing this. They don't listen. We got what we need already. Don't worry about it.
that's even more reason for them to be like, all right, let's get him now.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
he's done doing that? All right, bet.
Well, they don't care what they
picked
say. That
up
shit is
4
sticking.
niggas. That's
It's a lot more. There's a lot more to come from this story. though.
100%. More will be revealed. More
There's a
will be
lot
revealed.
more to come from this story.
I'm praying for all parties involved. Oh man.
Do you think there's any scenario where he does not do any jail time?
Nope. Not a one.
No, because he was already on probation.
He's on probation. You're going down. You're going down.
He's going
to
to
jail.
for something. Absolutely.
They said-
He is going to
I think they
jail.
said he's got to get 4 off rip if you get arrested for violating the parole. This is all articles. in the
shit is
media.
sad.
Because they not saying, yo, you was with the niggas that did that. Now, a couple of them charges is, nah, it was you.
Well, the one he videotaped it and then gave it to Ack reportedly, right?
Yeah, and then deleted it shortly after.
And that's where I have a problem with Ack and his role in these things. That
Ack's getting questioned. There's no way around
that. I
that.
won't talk about. That I won't talk about it.
No,
but
talk about it.
No,
Talk
I
about
won't
it.
talk about it because I've talked about it a million times, and it's always in this type of instance. Like, I'm not that guy. I don't keep talking about shit after the fact. Like, that's just not friendship to me. Like, I was watching Everyday Struggle, and I kept referring to him and Tekashi as friends. Like, no, me and him was good friends, so I kept trying to tell him, and that's just not friendship to me. That's not.
Again,
that's all.
man. Again, and how old is Academics?
28.
So
Don't get me started on niggas that are 28 and over that seem to have such an affinity for these 18 and 19-year-olds.
I mean, again, we're in this era where everybody is, my bro, and it's all for a look. It's all for social media. It's all for, oh, he knows him. But it's like, I remember when there wasn't no social media. So I know who my real homies are, who my real friends are, people that really care about me. Now it's like, dudes will latch on and be friends and befriend people if they feel like, it's a good look.
Yeah,
Just for their social media.
Well, that's what I was getting at last week when I said it's all these people taking pictures together. It's no way that you people like all the pictures that all the people that y'all in pictures with. No. It's impossible.
Absolutely
y'all
not.
can't like all these people.
No.
I know that makes me sound like a grumpy nigga. I'm just telling you what I think.
No, but
when
it's
I
the
see
truth.
It.
Like I said that. That's why I was like, yo, I go to I don't like going to certain events because it's a bunch of people in a room that I know don't really like each other because I've had conversations with people and they've said, yo, I don't like this person. But it's like a week later, you in a party talking about, I'm so happy for you. What? Mm-hmm. Like, nah, I can't. I can't be around that type of shit. I can't do that fake shit. I'm sorry.
All right, we talked about Tekashi longer than I wanted to. I was in a great mood and great spirits.
Yeah, no, I mean, prayers to him, prayers to everybody involved, prayers to the families, and hopefully, the best comes from this, man. But it's just a tough spot to be in.
My
Very
brain is so
unfortunate.
obsessive. See, I went to all of that too. Like a few podcasts ago, I was on here talking about I talk to my mom every morning. I'm so close to her. Like if I was wilding, she would say something like that's a luxury and a blessing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like everybody just don't have a parent that's going to step in when things go awry.
Even if it's not a parent, somebody that genuinely cares about your well-being.
Yeah.
Like, don't take those people in your life for granted, because that's not easy to come by.
Because now when shit get hot, everybody disappear, everybody leave.
Right.
Like, I got a good kick out of 50 saying, "Get this little nigga away from me. I don't need the feds by me."
Nah, but see, I don't respect that either, because again, 50 was in pictures with him. He was hanging out with him. He was doing things on social media.
They
with
were
him.
all. Everyone was using Tekashi.
So
Every last person.
That's why I have a problem with this, because it's like, dog, somebody grabbed a young kid and like, yo, listen. And not saying that 50 didn't do that behind the scenes. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, but don't publicly post and try to make a mockery of him getting arrested and say, yo, don't call my. Like,
I thought it was a little distasteful.
Yeah, but why are you doing so? That lets me feel like, yo, you never liked this kid.
Oh, is that where the distasteful thing started with Fifth?
No, that's not where it starts. But that's like that was another
Rory.
case of it though. Like, it's like, come on,
Yeah,
like, you didn't.
right.
So you didn't really like this kid at
troubles
all.
are different. Of course, the Mayweather shit was distasteful, but this of putting your arm around the kid and being quote his
Yeah,
mentor
that's
and all
not-
that shit, and then saying that that's foul for 50.
Yeah, don't like, come on, man, don't do that.
I had that initial reaction until I sat with it a second, and then I quickly changed my mind when I thought about all that 50's been through.
Yeah,
Like 50 is beef with a lot of people, like not rap people.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like, so in that instance, I could see he would be the exception to how I felt. He would be the one person that could say, "Don't bring the feds by me."
Nah,
And
man,
I-
but
and
you
I would
don't
accept it.
Nah,
I would
man,
understand
Joe,
it.
no, because listen, that was unnecessary. He did not have to post that.
Oh no, you're missing it. I got past my "that's unnecessary" from 50 probably 7 years ago.
Yeah, but
So
okay,
that
so we
part,
gotta, but we gotta,
50
address
does a lot of
that.
unnecessary shit.
Yeah, but
we
come
never
on,
address
man.
it.
Like, that's not. Come on, man. And again, it's for a show. It's for the comments, the laughs, the.
Maul,
There's
that's
nothing funny
why
about
I
that.
don't leave my house, because that's when
I
the
feel
show
you.
starts.
I feel you.
Yeah,
I
In
feel
my
you.
house, I know what's going on, except for with my card at night. But yeah, when you leave the house, that's when the show starts. I don't have time for
or when
I
you
have time
realize you have no more rooms, and Sin has all of them.
Yo, Sin, let me hear a couple of songs.
They slapping.
Before I get to that, Savon came over this morning. I asked him how things was going with him and shit. He said, "Not good. She's doing 2-a-days in the gym." I said, "Oh shit, 2-a-days?
It's gym breakup.
Oh man, it's over for you, fam."
Yeah. Wait, what was the caption?
And she got some fine ass trainer, finer than this nigga. He bald too. Named Davon.
Yeah.
Yo, if her trainer name is Davon, you gotta pop on that nigga. That's when it's okay to pop. Like, you got to.
Davon gonna have that nigga like Rory in Urban Plaza. Davon, you don't want that Davon smoke. But that led me to 2-a-days. You know, that's when shit is bad. So then I got to think about Sin songs and some of the subject matter. Like, that's just a whole fuck Joe Budden tape.
It's about time you got some karma back
That's true.
Yeah,
for all the things you've rhymed
this-
about other
Oh,
people.
that's you back.
No, this is different from them other songs by girls. Like some of her songs like good and they dissing me.
Yeah,
like-
it sucks.
I'm in bed like, damn, a few of these can go.
Well,
I never want to think that about my girl.
that she's what?
That damn, a few of these songs can go. I hate thinking that about me or anybody else. Like, why am I home in bed trying to watch the Rams and the fucking Chiefs thinking, damn, this one could go with you. She just,
But
I just don't want to be in that. I didn't sign up for that. But we'll get to that.
Joe is so
Episode
stupid,
9.
man.
Episode 9.
that's the listening party.
we'll cover that.
Yo, and all these niggas is tweeting me like, yo, you on the podcast, just thought you were making jokes, but they were really crying for help. And all we're doing is laughing at you. Like, yeah, thanks. Let's get back to Friends. Off this Tekashi shit, Rory raised a really interesting point that I thought about as well, but probably not as deeply as Rory. What is Friendsgiving? It's new. Like, it was new for me. I saw like at least 12 pics
Friendsgiving.
I never even seen the friends. They only showed the food.
Friendsgiving is the social media Thanksgiving. That's all it is. It's the Instagram Thanksgiving.
Or they're like all the trendy little brunch things Rory and Rory likes made up.
Because people
great grits on the seaport.
That sounds pretty good. When is that one?
Patron and yachts.
Patron yachts.
Chess and checkers. Niggas are making anything up.
Yeah,
that's
To
true.
get you to come to a brunch. No. I got chess and checkers at home.
Yeah, that's what Friendsgiving is. It's just, everybody get together that's, I guess, popular in their own circles. And
From my perspective, it's just a way for men to get women to cook.
is it?
I just thought it was another reason to get drunk.
The funny thing is that all the Friendsgiving I've seen so far, it was like a lot of just women.
Women are sexist.
Like I've just seen a lot of women
I don't know why it's taking y'all this long to realize. Women don't really want us to come anywhere.
Like I haven't seen a picture or video of like the fellas just at somebody's crib. Like, yo, nigga fried the chicken. He bought the.
We used to do that in my crib until I got in a relationship.
Yeah, but that was like just Sunday when the game.
Rory used to come over, make his what's your little specialty? Taco salad.
I used to fuck up a taco salad.
Yeah. One night it was me, Corey, and mad niggas in there fucking huddled up trying to come up with some secret barbecue sauce for some chicken wings.
No, that was the Pacquiao fight.
In the backyard, Sparks was there.
It got to be shit
We
like that.
bodied them wings.
It got to be shit like that though. It got to be a fight.
Yeah.
Like look what got to be
And we
happening.
also don't take pictures of it.
Yeah, like look what got to be happening. For
we
the fellas to
don't
get
do
together.
that.
Like,
Yeah,
it
we
gotta
just
be
cooking.
niggas
Yeah.
got to be fighting. That's crazy. Got to be a game on.
Yeah.
Women get 5 minutes of fucking IG stories with their friends, and I get an emoji over my face. Like this is crazy.
Listen, I'm always amazed at how often women are seeing their friends.
Yeah.
Like these chicks are crazy. When do y'all rest? Why do y'all want to see your friends every night? That is the corniest shit in the world. That's one. And two, that led me to, how come only girls are allowed to make new friends in relationships? Like, Sin can make all the new friends in the world. Mad woman encouragement. Hey, sis. Oh, hey, bitch. Oh, you fucking that up. Let me make a new friend.
You're
Shit.
missing it, Joe. Women befriend women that they feel like might either be competition or someone they need to keep their eye on.
Yeah. It's keeping your enemies closer.
They don't really like each other.
How convenient is that? Wow. How
They don't really
convenient
like each
is
other.
fucking
Sis-
that?
Sis is just code word for keep my eye on this one.
And if you see, it starts to be a pattern of what might be your taste.
Yeah. Oh, if your girl feel like you might like her,
When was the last time?
That's her
No,
bestie.
Warrior Mom.
When was the last time your girl got a new friend
That you didn't want to fuck?
and she was just whack?
that's funny.
I'm dead ass.
That's funny.
Women will have their old friends, like their life friends, might be ugly because those are like the people they went to high school with and shit. All their new friends are pretty. You've never seen a girl just find a new whack bitch. This is my friend now.
Yeah, no. Girls don't befriend ugly girls because they know that you don't want nothing to do with them. See?
No, I've seen girls
the
befriend
IG
the ugly girl and just send them to the same doctor in Colombia. Like, girls will fix you up. Like, the ugly, because they used to be ugly too, some of them. Like, yo, I was ugly too. Let me send you to my nigga out there. You're going to stay there for 5 months, but
You're going to have to stay there for 5 months.
Start deleting your old pictures now.
Because that's difficult. The girls go out there to not be ugly no more and get the work done. And then after they get the work done, they can't move for like 3 months. So they need a friend to come do everything for them.
They got to be at the
This is
wellness
the wellness center.
center. See, we back to the wellness center. Well in the front, Ness in the back.
Yeah. And then they have to get their caption ready that how they were always made fun of for their curves when they were a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Every chick
I
that
am
got
so
surgery
sick of these
has
chicks.
apparently been teased for her curves her whole life.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
I'm so sick of it.
I've been thick since the 8th grade.
Before it was in.
Yeah, been thick.
Bitch.
We know. Let me see that passport.
If Lyra showed me
See
one
where
more high school
See where you've been
picture,
in the past 6 months.
I feel like I have Lyra's yearbook at this point. She has posted 45 high school pictures. And
She looks great, though.
She looks amazing.
Yeah, she does.
I like when Lyra goes on vacation.
Oh, more beat off the lyric.
No, I haven't. Why you going to throw that out there about me? No, I have not.
did.
Man. No, I did not.
I know you did.
How you wait? You know I did. That's some sick kind of gross.
That's crazy.
That's craziness. I know you did.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, you don't.
I don't know. But yeah, I did see you like that Cash Doll tweet about her lack of sex life.
I could relate because of my lack of sex life.
Oh, you just like all the tweets you can relate to. I've never seen you like any other tweets.
Yeah. No, I liked a few tweets.
I relate to it. So she broke up with her man.
I think they been broke up.
I think
they broke up over that
Look,
Drake picture.
Right? You think?
Yeah, I think.
You don't know?
No, I don't know. I think.
You ain't been checking every day.
No.
Every day.
You ain't go see if she deleted the pics.
No, I just think. I think she's single.
Yeah, no, she is single.
Well, she would have to be saying she hasn't had sex since. I would hope she's single. Something like that.
We would think that until we saw a super trailer 2 days ago.
Cash Doll's in a super trailer.
Everyone loves a comeback story, so sometimes you have to return to where it all started.
Sometimes you do. You have to return to where
Sometimes
it
you
all
have
started.
to go back.
Were you cleared to play that? I don't understand.
Were you cleared?
Yeah, like there's some layers, there's some business layers you skip. Like you just going.
Nigga said, were you cleared to play that?
Yeah. All right. So where we going with
We
this
can clean it up in
now
post.
that there's a lawsuit in post?
Now that there's a lawsuit pending.
All right. Where are we going? I don't see it. How did Cash Doll have to do with this?
Well,
Rory
there's a
is trash
storyline.
segues.
There's a storyline on Love and Hip Hop that
I see what you did there. I'm going to smoke. And we're back.
Was this a case of Mendices having his cake and eating it too? Because when he wasn't with Yandy, was he with Erica? When he wasn't with Erica, would he be back with Yandy? Because
Good
if
question.
both women carried to term, the pregnancies would have some overlap.
All right, Rory. Get your shit off, man.
No, I'd like to hear from you.
What would you like to hear from me?
Your reception to the super trailer.
I didn't have a reception.
What did the people think?
I don't know.
Well, more or less your
tell me.
storyline.
You're the people.
The people?
Yeah. Parks.
It was well produced.
I thought so. I thought it was well produced. I was actually pretty proud of that super trailer. Very different from a Love and Hip Hop super trailer.
Can you?
It was like real mature content. Mad bullets, mad police, mad cases, mad adult drama. Yes. I'm tired of seeing these little fuckity fucks run around. And no, Joe Budden won't be a part of anything like that.
Can you walk us through the voiceover session?
No. No, I'm not walking with you anywhere.
Well, walk the fans
Not gonna
through.
walk-
Where
no.
where'd you record?
No.
At Quad?
That's my debut album. When I did all that walk with me stuff. We're not going to do that now. Are these?
Did you write the
No,
the
Rory.
comeback?
No. No.
Is comeback season indeed happening now?
It's upon us.
Where can the viewers watch this?
VH1.
Cinema.
VH1.
And where have you been? Like, where were you
Here.
for the comeback? Like, what are you coming
He's been
back from?
focusing on his podcast.
Yeah, I did notice. I've solely been focusing on my podcast.
I'm just
I was
repeating
like,
what was said.
Huh?
I have been focusing on my podcast, by the way. So I don't see what the joke is. Well, what is y'all joke? Y'all, all right, trailer came out, show's out. Y'all know I was doing it. Y'all did an episode. Like, where's the joke? What's up?
I
Give it
didn't
to
do,
me.
I didn't do any episode.
I didn't do a thing.
Yeah,
and I didn't sign my real
fill-in-
name.
They were fill-in actors. That wasn't really us.
What I walked away with from the reception to the super trailer was wondering how often other men are fucking in their household.
Your brain would wonder about how other men are fucking in their house.
Did I say that?
That's what you just said.
That's not what I just said.
What did you just say?
I said how many times other niggas is fucking in their household. Not wondering how niggas fuck in their household. You can omit a word and change the whole sentence. Don't do
How
that.
many times? But still, you're
What
still
about
thinking about how
How many
men
times
are-
you fuck a week?
I'm not having sex.
No, not November. You're doing it.
I've been
You're doing it with Cash Doll.
I've been no nut a few months.
Yo, you like that Cash Doll shit even after she wanted to vote for Trump during the midterms?
No, she didn't. want to
Honestly,
vote
I
for
haven't been.
Oh, yeah, she didn't want to vote for Trump
Yeah,
during the
let's be clear.
midterms. Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, haven't been paying a lot of attention to Cash Doll recently.
Playing hard.
I did check her video. though.
Playing hard to get. Unfollow, then follow, then unfollow, then follow. a little internet hard to get, huh?
Like some old pictures.
No, I still follow her.
Now I'm on you, now I'm not. Now I'm on you, now I'm not.
No, I still follow her. She had a dope video out on her record.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, real dope video.
Oh, no, I just keep hearing that city girl shit everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's now.
Yeah, nigga.
Cash Dog got next.
I'm on the bandwagon.
You like city girls?
I do.
Joe is such a thought,
I'm
man.
a city boy.
No, you're not. My nigga, what are you talking about?
Yo, why won't be hating on me?
I'm a city boy.
I am a city boy.
I live in the suburbs.
That's true.
Not no fucking
My car just got stolen. I'm a city boy.
suburbs.
That shit got stolen from my house. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's still the suburbs.
Yeah, no, you suburb boy.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking with that city girl shit. I'm phony.
Why would you be phony?
I don't know.
What's your favorite bar?
Because everybody in QC hates me.
Yeah, I guess that is true. What's your favorite city girls bar?
I don't know if I'm that well versed just yet.
Okay.
And please don't quote a city girl bar, because it'll probably be some nasty ratchet, and you just don't sound right saying that.
You don't be in your city girls bag?
No, they got a couple of dope records though that I heard.
That twerk shit is hard.
Yeah, they got some records.
I was gifted a free JT shirt. Maybe I'll wear it on Friday.
Well, not if you're gonna see a bouncer.
Well, if you wear a free JT t-shirt, they'll probably ask you if Justin Timberlake is locked up.
Well, shit, her face is on there.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
That cancels that.
Whose face?
JT's.
Oh, the girl.
Yeah.
Got it.
Free JT.
Free JT. When JT come home, I'm on.
It's on.
It's lit.
What was we talking about just now?
You on Love and Hip Hop.
No, that's not what I was talking about.
That's what we were talking about.
You were wondering how men are fucking in their house.
Yeah, no, I just saw me getting a lot of heat for what was shown in the scene. Fam, I'm not trying to do all that, man.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to do all that.
Sin got her shit off though.
She definitely hit you with a bar.
She got her shit off on you. I ain't gonna lie.
You got barred up.
But now, hold up. But Sin says something like, I could go out here and ask how many men want to fuck me, and everybody's going to be like, but if you do that about any dude that has a girlfriend, I mean, they all going to be like, I'm cool. I'm not trying to have sex with my wife tonight. So Sin didn't really get that ball off. But she did call you senior citizen dick. She got that ball off on you.
I didn't know that was such a stinger.
Oh, no, it was a stinger.
I didn't know.
Because even when I heard it, I was like...
No, it was definitely a Don DeMarco.
I was definitely like, well, that was unnecessary. On the walkout.
Definitely a bang.
I just didn't think
bang.
I didn't think it was a stinger. Like who thought I was still like getting busy still?
No, that was
Who has looked at me and said, "Oh man, oh she's got a problem on her hands tonight." Nobody.
It's only funny because that was
Do you see that guy in the fedora chain smoking Newports?
Yeah.
She's in for it tonight.
Hope that pussy's had a break.
Yo, that is funny.
Do you see the guy over there making out with his dog?
You can carry away with the joke.
My bad, bro.
Yo, but it's only funny though because that was like Sin's walk off. It was kind of like that's how she walked off the stage.
But she got back in the car.
Nah, obviously she did.
I was wondering how she did get home.
She was in the car.
Well, where was she walking to though?
Across the street.
And then she walked
To the
back.
other producer.
Yeah, I better leave my baby alone.
And then she walked back to the car.
Yeah, get your ass in this car. Come home and cuddle
Yo,
with me.
Sin is wild.
Come home and cuddle with me.
Come home and cuddle. She ain't want to cuddle, nigga.
I know she don't want to cuddle. I'm getting mad disrespect in my house. Y'all know we laughing, but it's crazy.
I was a little upset that you have Lex at like Creep Squad lunches. Is you Rich Dollar, like all your little Creep Squad, like why Lex got to be there?
Fam, let's be clear. We're not doing a Love and Hip Hop review every time y'all see something that y'all
shit.
We know we're not.
You must
Be a 3-hour podcast.
You ain't read the Love and Hip Hop contract, nigga. Oh, this shit will be reviewed, nigga. If we gonna review anything, it's gonna be what you doing, what you said, and what you was wearing.
Yeah.
How
Believe that.
convenient is that?
I
Wow.
don't care if a
How
Wow.
Jay
convenient
and
is
Nas
fucking
collab album come
that?
out. We're reviewing Love and Hip Hop first.
We're gonna spend I can't wait for the cry episode. Oh my god, I can't wait for the cry episode.
What are you talking about?
Because I know you got about 3 cry episodes.
Oh yeah.
Joe loves
no,
loves
he
to
has a
cry.
cry.
How early
cry
do you think he's
quota.
hitting the cry?
Yeah, that's
Where's
part of
my hat?
That's part of Joe's like brand. His branding.
cry.
He has to cry.
Yeah.
Like Joe, like I gotta cry because people know I'm emotional. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I put pain in my lyrics. I put all my
pain in my
lyrics.
That was definitely in the trailer too.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. So he gotta cry to make it believe. Like people are like, oh, yo,
Don't
he
put your
really
Scully
is
on
in-
to feel tougher.
He is in touch. He's in touch with himself. Like he's in touch with his emotions. So Joe gonna give us 3 cry episodes. I got him at 3
for sure.
max.
What episode do you
We
think he
could
starts
do
crying?
like a drinking game. Anytime Joe cries, you take a shot.
I do love to cry.
Nah, niggas be drunk if they take a shot every time Joe cry.
Yes, that's the drinking game.
Nah, I don't want to play that though. I don't want to be drunk.
Why do I love to cry?
That's just who you are, man. That's part of who you are.
I'm an empath.
Yeah,
See, thank you. Finally, some honesty from you.
yeah.
All right. All right. Good.
Absolutely.
All right. Finally, some straight talk out of your mouth.
Yeah.
And that was what episode was that I cried?
Definitely episode
It's
4.
coming.
Episode 1.
Yeah, I'm giving 3. That's my over under.
You know what's funny? The whole time when I was crying, I was thinking, because I've cried on Love and Hip Hop before, ugly cry. I didn't like that cry. All I was hoping was, damn, I hope that was like a cute cry.
A cute cry.
You're not a cute crier.
Fam.
You got Kim Kardashian crying abilities.
Because I didn't know I was about to cry. I thought we were just doing the scene.
Oh, but this time you practiced.
No, it just happened like in the scene. Like,
Yo, if you crying like that, yo, Joe, listen. You better not be like the crying, like, and then like with the noises. It better just be tears. It better not be like you really like
it's gonna be
crying.
some
no,
bullshit.
I cried.
Like they ran out of pork for breakfast.
Joe, you better not have cried.
You just said you know I cried
no,
three
but
times.
no, but that's a way to cry as a man.
That's what I'm saying. I
the
hope I
tears
did that cry.
Yeah, the tears could flow.
I hope
Did you hit a note while you cried?
100%. No, I did.
was it a
Oh, nah, Joe.
No, but wait, all right, time out. But time out before you judge me. Time out. But is it different if I make the like crying noise before like water comes from my eye? Like if I'm just, it's like a pre-cry no.
Was you doing the quiver shit?
You better not be on Love and Hip Hop crying like that, man. Yo, Joe, nah, man, you can't do that, man.
Yo, you know what's
Don't
funny
do
about
that,
dude
man.
friends?
Do not do that, man.
Maul has been my friend for over
Nah,
10 years.
because,
we
man-
don't talk about anything. He doesn't know how I feel. He don't know what's going on
Joe,
with me internally.
no.
But I better not cry.
No, I'm letting you know
You
right
better
now.
not cry.
No, you can
better
cry.
be tough and do the podcast.
No. You could cry. Like, tears can flow down your eyes. But to be like,
Nah,
fam.
I gave him a little Lexington.
nah, man, come on.
Only I didn't know. It was a random cry. It was abrupt.
You couldn't stop yourself, like cover your mouth, something like.
Nah, it was like, and that was the thing. That's the thing, because if you cry with your mouth open, then you run like the risk of the ugly cry. So I didn't know I was going to cry, so my mouth was closed. That's how the noise
So
came
you
out.
hummed?
And you was mic'd up too. So you know it caught everything. You're only gonna turn that up.
Then once I couldn't stop it, you know, when you can't stop it, you just got to go.
This nigga is
And that's what happened.
yo, nah.
That's like the finale, though. Y'all not getting that yet.
Oh my god.
You think I'm just crying at one?
Yo.
You think I'm crying at senior citizen dick? No,
Oh my god.
I'm
The
cool.
internet is gonna break that night.
That should be funny.
But I've cried on TV before.
Nah, but you never cry like that though. It's just tears.
It wasn't the best cry before.
It was tears. It wasn't like you wasn't doing that.
I gave him some noises.
Oh my god, man. This is gonna be crazy.
Y'all don't cry with noises sometimes?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been probably over like a death in the family or something like that. Like something really, really like, you know what I mean? But like you probably was crying because
Sin wants some dick.
Because Sin would have sex. Yeah, that's
Why does Rory think that he can do sound effects? Like, what is this? What is that? Look, we don't even.
Yo, if you was crying like that, my
outta here,
nigga,
nigga.
you are gonna be.
We were
all over
auto tuning the shit out of
Oh
that.
yeah, that's a
ASAP.
drop.
Yeah.
That's definitely the drop.
Look, Rory trying to put drops in. What the fuck is it? You don't come from getting dusted off and just make up rules. You gotta wait at least 2 weeks, man.
Don't skip over Safari's climactic Dykeman basketball game. Yo, how is that his storyline? It was like a minute video.
First of all, he said I'm back home and he was on Dykeman. Nigga, you from Brooklyn?
Yo, and I love
I
Joe's.
said, wait, what?
I love Joe's whack ass advice to Safari. No, you shouldn't go perform there.
Because there's boys there.
Joe giving you advice on where to perform is fucking hilarious.
All right. Oh, y'all got a whole routine.
Yo, this
Y'all do- y'all do-
Spin-off podcast
y'all-
is so fire.
Listen, yo, I'm definitely watching this season. I have to.
Spell death.
Mal, what you doing on Mondays?
That's a hard word to spell.
Watching
So
Love,
Eric say, what you doing on
Defiantly.
Mondays?
Love and Hip Hop.
We got some content to create.
Word.
I'm gonna get some new Wi-Fi so I can go live.
No, we're doing it right here.
You gonna watch any little entertainment system?
Yeah, for sure. Got to.
No, we're
You
gonna
had some of my Wi-Fi the other night on your live. I was gonna say something, but I let you live.
Yeah. I
borrowed my
don't know
Wi-Fi.
what be going on with Files. I don't know what Files be doing.
Yeah, your shit's a little sketchy.
Come on, let's talk about Tory Lanez versus Joyner Lucas. Two really cool rap names. I'll give you that much, man. This is two of the cooler rap names in a beef. Tory Lanez versus Joyner Lucas. How did this occur? To my knowledge, Tory Lanez was talking on Insta Live. A fan said, "Hey, what you think about Joyner Lucas?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm better than that nigga."
Yeah,
That'd be the bullshit with live. You'll be talking about something totally different, and someone will comment like, "Yo, tell us about EPMD." Man, fuck
But that
EPMD.
shit that would have went bad either way. Tory addressed that. Like if Tory was like, "Yo, who is that?
Parish and EPMD.
Like who the fuck is that?"
Yeah, Rory Wilder.
Oh, I didn't actually
Disclaimer,
mean
disclaimer.
fuck EPMD.
No, I'm just saying that would have went bad either way. Like if Tory would have said he didn't know who Joyner Lucas was. Joyner Lucas would have probably felt some type of way about
Well,
that.
he could have just continued talking and not
He did.
acknowledge
he
the
did.
comment.
He continued to say, "Yeah, man, I'm better than that nigga, and I'm better than all these niggas. And I mean, even if I'm not better, I make better songs and I make better melodies, and I'm doing better. So technically, I'm better.
Yeah,
I'm doing better. So
I
I'm
think
better.
that's what better means.
Yeah,
I mean-
I'm doing. Hey, I think that was me and Drake's beef. I was saying I'm a better rapper. He kept saying I'm doing a lot better than you. I was confused.
No, he wasn't saying anything.
He wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, he didn't say shit.
Oh no, he said I'm doing better than you. He said that a few times.
He showed it.
No, when you hit the nigga that's sending shots at you and say, "Hey, you want to come to a concert and just chill, like relax for a night, stop writing," like,
Or you
but-
want to come to a concert and see what all the, how I really get down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You ever seen 20,000 screaming your name? He tried to get some.
Or
if
maybe
you would-
no.
He was gonna try to get some bars off on you that night.
That's why I didn't go.
He was gonna try to get. You ever heard 20,000 screaming your name when the lights go out?
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's gonna get. Some,
Yeah, Joe.
yeah.
On the mic.
Yeah, geez.
That'd be hilarious in an arena.
Yo,
Yeah,
Joe, you
yeah,
ever heard
Joe.
this?
Yo, Joe, in section 301.
let me just tell the listening audience, boy, I really enjoy how like my career is blossoming right now only because we all laugh at my career.
It's
Yeah, well,
funny
now it's
shit.
okay.
Yo, you guys are great, man.
It's not
You guys are awesome. Check your phone.
It's not it's not mean now. Because like you're doing fine, so we could joke about it.
No, I feel
if
you.
you were doing shitty, like we would just be mean.
Yeah, then it's picking on you. We can't do that.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I always wondered what Rory was really thinking when we were coming up with the whole Love Lost rollout. when it wasn't looking too good.
Rory was like,
And
"Yo,
Rory
this
was
ain't gonna work."
Rory was in the trenches with me though. No, it didn't look like it was gonna work. But
No.
Rory was there with me.
It was 12 records of Die music. I wasn't like, yo, this is definitely gonna pop.
Probably one of my better albums.
It is your best album.
12 records of Die music. Yeah, it's probably one of my,
It's definitely
one of
your
my
best
better
album.
projects.
Back to Tory and Joyner. Tell me. I saw Tory catching a lot of heat because he said he rhymes better than Joyner Lucas, and a lot of people disagree. What was he supposed to say?
I'm a hype, but you know what I mean?
I've got, and this is just.
He would definitely clean me up.
No.
Yeah, that's what
we
I'm
gotta
saying.
stop doing that because it is okay for artists to say, "Yo, nah, I can't fuck with him. Like he's nice."
I disagree.
Not when you're in
Joe,
Tory
you
Lanez
said it.
situation.
Who? About who?
You said it about a lot of dudes you didn't want no problems with,
Like who?
like Lupe.
I said that about Lupe in retirement.
It don't. I'm just saying. Regardless, though, it's
That's
okay
not
for you
true.
to say it even if you're not retired. Rappers know
But
like
wait,
a certain
and
dudes
no,
like.
when I wasn't retired, I was saying, Lupe, let's rap right now, nigga. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so away from you. What I'm saying is, as a rapper, it is okay for you to acknowledge when somebody in rap raps better than
wait,
you.
Especially if you're not a rapper.
Y'all,
Yeah,
but
like-
wait, y'all. That's where
Tory's not a
That's
rapper.
where this divide is.
He raps though.
He raps.
Y'all are right.
No, he's a rapper.
Rory, hold up for a second. Y'all are right. That's the right thinking when you're not a rapper. It's like I used to never understand like when Kobe and Jordan, all niggas used to talk about like you needing stubbornness to survive, like you needing to be able to just ignore what probably is very common knowledge to a spectator so you can get where you have to go. I used to ignore that, but that's where we are in this conversation. Y'all are probably right. Of course you could say when a nigga is better than you or acknowledge that you're not really on that level. But when you're still in the battle, no, you got to kind of blindly say I'm better than everybody because that's the goal. That's what you aspire to be. That's what you got to work toward every day. And you have to believe it before you could do it.
Okay, and I agree with that. But what was
So
also,
yeah, of course I knew Lupe was a superior wordsmith than 97% of rappers. I always wanted smoke with the niggas that were better than 97% of the rappers.
I'm not saying that you gotta like, avoid them or anything like that. But what's also key in feeling like I am better than somebody is you have to have a lot of reality mixed in with that. Like you have to face reality. Like
Yes, that's true.
Jared Dudley, he's not running around feeling like he's better than LeBron James. You understand what I'm saying? Like he's gonna face now. He's not gonna back away and run from guarding LeBron. I'm pretty sure he would guard LeBron, but he's not gonna sit somewhere and be like, "Yo, I'm better than him."
But that's why that's why sports and music, while similar, is very different. In sports, there's tangible evidence for you to conclude from. In music, it's all subjective.
Some things are clear cut in music too, though. We know who raps better than who. Clearly,
No, we don't.
yes. What?
No, we don't.
What do you, Joe?
No, we
you did
don't.
not just say that.
We
You did
don't.
not just say that.
I'm serious.
We know in rap who
clear.
raps better than who.
In
For sure.
some cases, and in some we don't.
Well, there's small ice. Like you versus Lupe is a close call, I guess.
Right. So
But Lupe versus Mims is.
I think
Well, leave Mims out of
Lupe
this.
probably rhymes words better than everybody in the world except for M. Like,
So this
if
is
I
what I'm
just
saying.
think, but that's not all that comes into play with rapping. I guess that's my point. So,
Well, in a battle, for
so
sure.
when people are identifying their favorite rappers, they're going off what they
they like.
assume to be, what their checklist is.
okay, so let me
Like most niggas don't have Lupe on this list, by the way.
Right.
okay, so let me ask you, being a rapper or a retired rapper, do you think that Joyner Lucas raps better than Tory?
Yes.
And I would think that 95% of the other rappers in hip hop would feel the same way. And that's not a knock on Tory saying that Tory can't rap. It's just certain dudes you're not going to be able to rap better than.
But unfortunately, I'm on the other side of it now. But now that I'm retired, I don't really put all the weight in the raps. Like I spread it out. So, do you think Tory makes better music than Joyner Lucas?
Now, making better music, and that's where it becomes subjective. Because it's what type of music do you like?
And I'm not giving.
If you don't like Joyner's content and, his
Well,
albums, then that's
one
different.
is really focused on just rapping. Like Joyner is a lyricist to the core, and that's his
Yeah,
primary
that's why
focus.
I said rap better than. That's why I said
Tory's
rap.
primary focus.
I'm not rolling with that.
Is making music.
Joyner is trying to catch one. Like,
Of course he is.
Don't
He tried with the first round one.
don't be fooled.
So not saying
And
he's
he
not
tried
trying
with
to
the
catch
M1,
one.
yeah.
but
No, I'm just saying
not,
his focus.
Yeah, like he's a rapper though. He's not like
Tory's not a rapper.
he can
he
rap.
raps.
though.
He
Yeah, he
raps.
raps, but I
He's not a rapper.
wouldn't say he's a rapper. No.
But Tory's primary focus is to make good music.
Do y'all think it's weird that we just automatically give certain people a rapper name even though they're not rappers? Like a lot of people, like
it's-
Post Malone, for instance.
It's not weird
calls
because
him a
now,
rapper?
now
A lot of people call Post Malone a rapper.
but it's not weird only because now artists play with, which is why I say Drake is such a huge influence because rappers
sure.
play with melodies and the sound so much in hip hop.
And
So
singers
whereas-
play with raps.
And singers play with rap. That has a lot to do with Trey Songz was one of the first that really made it really, really like
For sure.
popular.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? With R&B singers rapping.
Right.
It's just now, dudes just, we kind of like, yeah, I can do that too. Chris Brown is another one that's great at that. He raps really well, sings really well. So it's like you got a lot of dudes that play with that, but there are some that we know are, he's a rapper, he's a singer.
Right.
You know what I mean? That like, which would go to their stronger point. Like he's a stronger singer than he is a rapper. So we're going to say he's a singer. You know what I'm saying? Like Tyrese rapped as well, but we know Tyrese to be an R&B singer. That's the only difference. And with Tory, like I said, there's no knock on him that to say, Joyner raps better than him. Because Joyner prides himself on his raps. Like, I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. In that situation, it's okay to say, he raps better than me.
He's a rapper.
Yeah. Like, I didn't understand why. I don't understand why rappers feel like they can't do that.
When I'm in the middle of an IG live telling my fans how much better I am than everyone in the entire game, and then someone brings up a name, and I'm like, oh, wait, besides him. It sounds whack.
Nah, it sounds...
Like you gotta, and when you make that statement, you have to be like, whoever.
Don't. See, that's the problem. It's okay to be like, no, now that dude is different. That would have been, I would have gave Tory more respect for saying that. If you just, sometimes it's okay to be like, nah, when he do that shit, I can't.
But why he got to think that? Because we think it. What if he don't think Joyner Lucas is different? What if he don't think Joyner Lucas is as dope as we think he is?
Okay, so then let us help Tory out and say, yes, Joyner Lucas raps better than you do. It's not even close.
I'm not doing all that.
Well, Joyner Lucas raps better than Tory Lanez. I don't even know.
Close.
I don't even know. Yeah, it's not even close. I don't even know why we having this discussion. Like Joyner Lucas is a way better
Tory
rapper.
does rap well for
Tory
a singer.
He does rap.
That's
well
what I've been saying. Tory does rap well. There's no knock on Tory.
Right.
It's just that's
But you're
not what
knocking
you
Tory.
do. No, I'm not. I'm not knocking Tory. You can tell. That's the thing, and that goes back to when we talk about if you disagree with somebody, you automatically claim the hater now.
Now you a hater.
Nah, not at all. Never that. I don't hate him. I'm just, sometimes you got to be real with yourself.
That.
Nah, never. I don't hate on nobody.
Well,
I'm just talking shit, Mo.
Joyner replied and said, hey, let's pick a beat.
He replied like fucking 2019 Crooked Eye. Yo, stop what you're doing right now. Meet me in the studio, pick a beat. We both go in a secret room, record the verse. We release a secret date that we will exclusively review it for the fans. Let them decide. And if you're not down to do that, then guess what? Don't talk to me no more. No, Joyner.
That was an interesting.
Tory's not leaving Miami to come
well, luckily if
rap battle you in Detroit in a studio with a beat that you both decide. Like, no.
Well, luckily for us, if Tory doesn't do it, Joyner will just do a perspective from Tory.
Well, Tory
For sure.
We'll get Tory's.
Tory. Oh, Joyner pulling out.
Yeah.
I saw Tory's.
trash.
Heard Tory's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Damn, I
Joyner
was trying to hear Joyner as Tory on the beat.
That would be dope.
That probably will happen.
It's happened already, apparently.
Yeah, definitely. Well, are you guys paying attention to the next step in that exchange?
Well, I have to hear the first step. I didn't hear either of their records. Is it on one beat, Erickson, that they picked?
I haven't heard the second one, but I think so.
Okay. And then what's the rules there? Because I would have too much of a want to diss you in the middle of that too. Are they just rapping, or is it diss records?
Hopefully some disses are thrown.
Like, I don't want to just hear who could do Lyrical Miracle better. Somebody diss somebody.
Okay, and now that we have returned after hearing both sides of the story, now that we're a bit more informed on the situation,
Joyner one.
Tory should leave Joyner Lucas alone. But I still stand by what I said. He should feel like that. And
Tory's a good rapper.
Salute to both men for engaging in this friendly
Joyner's
competition
just a
shit
different
real
monster
quick.
in that field.
But Joyner's a rapper.
And that's all I was. And that's all I was trying.
You're
to
right.
say.
Now that I've listened, I can.
That's all I was.
Like I said, off camera, it's difficult now because everybody can rap fairly well if you make music. Just like you can produce fairly well, but there's a difference when someone's a rapper. It's just like there's a difference if you're a producer, you can play keys a little bit versus someone who plays the keys.
Exactly.
It's a difference.
I will say though, after hearing him on the Liddy beat, I hope Tory takes him up on his request at the end.
Yeah.
I didn't know I wanted to hear a Joyner Lucas Tory Lanez song until just now.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I could see it. I'd like to hear it. I mean, when Joyner and Chris rocked, I liked it. So
yeah, that was good. So
I wouldn't be mad at him and Tory.
But I mean, that's Tory's talent too. He can really kind of adapt to whoever he's around.
For sure.
So I don't think that would be a odd collab.
All right. Well, let's move on now from Tory and Joyner. If you haven't been keeping up, Maul's been on a podcast tour.
Certainly has.
with other podcasts?
A tour?
You
How many?
Yeah, you're doing a little run
How
right
many
now.
stops did I make?
Maybe like a small East Coast run.
Where?
But you're on
Northeast
tour.
run.
Northeast. You know, like the Boston, New York, Philly, DC run. Just like a quick one.
Providence.
No, then
Yeah.
he shot to LA.
He stopped maybe in Providence.
Shot to LA, did Van.
I shot to LA and did Van. I didn't shoot to LA and did Van.
Shot
to LA.
I didn't shot to
You
LA and
did.
did.
Shout out to LA right quick.
Nah, no, it did not. It was right down. It was right
Van-
downtown.
No, did Van
Downtown LA.
hopped on a red eye back.
Yeah, I know. For a podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
that's exactly what you did.
What run am I on? I only did.
I only
One,
did
right?
6 podcasts.
Name another one I did.
The other dude, I like the episode though. I don't know his name.
Oh, Corey.
It's funny how you knew exactly what he was talking. Oh, you talking about Corey shit?
You did Little Sean too.
You did Little Sean. I heard it.
You did ours.
What are you talking about? Am I like? I thought y'all talking about like the last week and 2 weeks though. Like that's why I'm like, what run am I on? These are months apart. This is like y'all naming like 4 months now.
All right, maybe I'll give you spot dates. Maybe you're on like one of the spot tours. Where like you get
Once
like
a-
2 weeks off and then you go back out.
One a month. Once a month, I'll make a appearance on some of my favorite podcasts.
I liked your Van podcast. It was
I'm,
fun.
ha-
did you
I'm
listen to
halfway.
it?
I'm
Oh,
halfway
thank you,
through
man.
Yeah,
it.
it was enjoyable.
Well, I like Van because Van gives a good interview.
Yeah, it was real cool talking to Van, man. He's one of my
He's a
before
good, good conversationalist.
Yeah, before I even did the show, I listened to his podcast anyway. I caught like at least 5 of them, and
Yeah, it's a good podcast.
yeah, he has a real good podcast. So when he hit me and asked me to do it, I was like, yeah, we can have a conversation, and I thought it was pretty dope, and people seem to be enjoying it.
Well, do you think maybe this was like the cleanup because he had Shorty on there dissing Joe last week, so he had to show that like he still fucked with us?
No,
And
I
had you on there.
I actually did mines. I recorded mines before he did the episode
damn,
with
so you was
Brittany.
part of, like, the
fam,
rollout.
fam, no one gives a fuck
Yeah.
about when you record it. Listen, hate when you niggas do that shit. So this is what
While
I
you was
got.
looking for something,
This
and when
is-
you say we need to talk, while you
this is-
looking for something-
yeah, but
looking for
talk about
something?
something compelling.
That was compelling.
No, that just went around there and seen that nigga.
I know the trigger. I know that Brittany Renner triggers you a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear. I didn't even hear y'all say
No,
that.
you heard it.
Why would that trigger me? I don't have sex.
No,
What?
we got to talk to Sid B. She has to fix this dude.
Cobb's been trying to get you pills, man. I have
The
to
funny, I have the pills right in my end table. The hard shits my dad gave me.
the hard shits.
Yeah,
The hard pills.
Yeah,
No pun intended.
Pun intended.
the hard pills.
The hard pills.
The hard shit. That was kind of funny. Maul, I listened to your Van Lathan podcast.
You listen to me on Van Lathan. podcast.
Really disappointed in you, man.
And me? Why?
I can't believe you sat there and let him say. And wait, before I say this, let me tell the listeners. I swore I wasn't coming in here to talk about Hove at all. I'm trying to not talk about Hove. Seriously. I see some of the comments citing our New York bias. You guys are right.
I don't care.
I'm
I'll talk about Hov. I'll talk about Hov every week.
self-conscious
Fuck y'all.
about it.
Yeah, they say we hate on Nas a lot.
So-
So I think we just hate on Nasir, the album.
I don't even entertain that narrative. That's
Who
stupid.
hates on
We
Nas?
love
Like, you
Nas.
guys are
Everyone
fucking
in this
idiots.
We love
room
Nas.
absolutely loves Nas.
Well, you can't hate Nas.
Well, Maul can.
I was coming in here to avoid talking
was
about Hove. And then I listened to you on Van Lathan's podcast. And you stood there and let him say that Hove's verse on the Ha remix was whack. Was the wackest verse Hove has ever spit.
Yeah, but that's
And you just brushed, you just went on in the flow of the conversation because you were a guest on the podcast. You just shot out to LA right quick. I understand.
no.
You had a flight in a few hours.
You was in an outsider's
Nah,
town.
you know what it is. I'm learning because that was my first time meeting Van. So
Oh, okay.
that was really like our intro conversation with each other, which is why it was dope that we recorded it. But I'm learning to just, when dudes start talking about music and shit they like, I'm learning to listen first before combating and saying what, like, and then blowing up like.
That's fair.
So I wanted to hear his reasons. I wanted to hear why he felt some type of way, which is why after a while when he was talking about Drake a lot, but it was in a way where it was like, that's why I said, yo, you don't like Drake because everything he was saying said he doesn't like Drake. Like when I say Drake has a classic, he's like, does he?
I think that he has multiple classics, by the way.
But this is why I didn't. To what Joe was saying when he said that about Jay's verse on the Ha, I couldn't really blow up and be like, "Oh, you fucking crazy." Because
Well,
it's like,
I was sitting listening, and boy, did I get tempered.
No, I did too. But I had to listen and understand why he felt like this because I'm learning.
There is no reason to feel like that.
No,
What the fuck is that? Oh, wrong.
Yeah, that's definitely not.
Tory Lanez.
Damn.
You at the point of no return, If the daddy get out the way with all that cheese, You that nigga that with the ground.
Let me just fast forward in Jay's part real quick. Shout out to Juvenile, by the way.
For sure. Underrated. Underrated impact.
Extremely underrated Juvie.
He had a bunch of dope albums too.
Hey.
And just his impact.
Yeah,
It's insane.
Cash Money exists because of Juvenile.
Absolutely.
All right, that's the whole verse coming. I'm going to call Van and make him answer for this foolishness.
I think maybe because he's from
It
New
don't
Orleans,
matter
right?
It don't matter where he's from. It's unacceptable.
It's unacceptable.
Oh, yo.
Hi, may I speak to Van Lathan, please?
This is him.
This is Joe Budden from the Joe Budden Podcast. How are you doing this evening?
I am doing great on this fine evening, sir. How goes it for yourself?
Splendid, splendid. Now that all the stuff we don't care about is out the way, listen to this, buddy. I was listening to you interview Maul, Van Lathan.
Yes.
And I was just telling Maul about my disappointment in him for allowing you to say that Hov's wackest verse is Ha on the Juvenile remix.
Yes.
I was a little upset that he just let you say that. I couldn't even believe that what I was hearing, so I just wanted to give you the opportunity to defend this bullshit. We already think enough about certain TMZ opinions. I don't want you to add to that stereotype.
Well, it's not a TMZ opinion. I didn't consult the rest of the office or Harvey. Nothing. It's just what I.
You might have texted Harvey.
Nah. I mean, to me, I think it's very weird that he sounds like a fish out of water on a beat, and I can't.
That he sounds like what?
That he sounds like a fish out of water. Like he didn't. I couldn't connect with what was going on. I mean, to be honest with you, the knee jerk of that, when that shit came out, everybody in Louisiana.
You just said knee jerk.
Right.
We talking about Hov on the High remix.
I know.
He was a fish out of water, by the way.
What I'm saying.
That was the point of him doing it.
What a street record for you to give me knee jerk to, but continue.
Well, what I'm saying is the knee jerk to it was that it was terrible, but we were excited about the fact that he was on the record. And then after years of listening to it, after we talked earlier, I went back and listened to it again, and it's just not, it don't sound right. To me, of all the times I've heard Jay-Z rap, he sounds out of place right there. It didn't work. It was a huge moment for Southern hip-hop, maybe one of the biggest moments, but this shit did not work. It sounds whack to me. I don't fuck with it at all.
Can y'all believe what y'all are hearing?
Listen, man. I got nothing.
I mean,
again,
hey, Van.
It's certainly not his best verse.
Hey, guess what, Van? When you and I hung up earlier, I went back and played it too. And I still didn't understand what the fuck you were saying. Granted, it's one of his simpler verses, but I stand by everything I said to you on the phone. It's a quick story in a 16 on the high beat following a certain flow. How did you want him to sound? You wanted him to rip it to shreds? Hovey baby it? Tell me what you was expecting to hear.
I mean, the reality is that after listening, at that point, having listened to Jay-Z all that time, I had never heard him rhyme where I felt like it even was close to being whack. And when I listened to that, number one, you said earlier that that he was dog whistling the street niggas, and maybe I'm not a street nigga because when I'm listening to that, it sounds so just all over the place. It just don't sound right. Like that hop. You look at what I did with the original record. Maybe that we was too entrenched on that. Maybe we were too invested into that. But when you hear what he did it was a completely original way to do a rap song. It was like how he was doing shit was totally different, right? With the way Julie and the shit he's talking about. A whole comes on, it's a completely different feel. It's a completely different flow. It takes you out of the song. Like it takes me, even when I listen to it now, it takes me out of the song. And by the way, there have been other collabs with Juvie and people where it didn't sound like that. But it was mostly when Juvie would get on, like Juvie and Drag on the Rough Riders joint. That's a perfect collab, and they don't rap nothing alike.
Wait, Juvie and Drag on what?
Juvie and Drag on the Rough Riders compilation album. They got,
and that's why I won't allow you to say what you're saying about Hov. That is the worst juvenile verse that we've ever heard in life. And that is a prime example of a nigga who should not have been on a record. We cut that record off before Juvenile came on Down Bottom.
So you telling me Down Bottom, everybody in the South go, like, you telling me Down Bottom, Juvenile and Drag on.
I know the verse. What I'm telling you is...
That's a whack Juvenile verse. You don't like Juvenile.
That's not what I said. I'm saying everything that you're saying about Hov on the high verse is what some up north niggas was saying about Juvenile on Down Bottom. I'm asking you to reverse the psychologies, and you'll clearly understand where Hov was coming from on that record.
Listen, I think sometimes...
You already said knee-jerk, my nigga. I'm done talking to you.
I said knee-jerk when it came out, and the whackness of the verse, to me, has stood the test of time. Like, so it was knee-jerk when we first came out, this is whack. But a lot of shit was knee-jerk, right? A lot of shit was knee-jerk, especially about music from other genres and other
Van, what year did you get your first car?
It was 1997.
This record came out when?
99.
99, yeah.
Did you have speakers in your car?
Yeah, of course, nigga.
not the stock speakers.
Hey, look, y'all three encyclopedic hip hop minds. Ain't shit you can tell me about Cash Money, No Limit, any of the shit rocking from Texas, from Louisiana down there for that time. That was my life. And when Hov jumped on that record, I can tell you right now, the niggas I was fucking with, like niggas I was fucking with was like, nah, we don't give them a mulligan for that one. That one wasn't it. I think a lot of this also.
How many niggas were you fucking with?
That's always important.
Yeah, he just throwing out vague shit. Yeah. What were you and the three niggas doing? Like, what was it, the pool hall?
You know
I
what?
can see how down there it would be interpreted differently.
Y'all three niggas in there doing right now, giving our opinions on music. It's the same shit. I don't know what the fuck. It's the same shit y'all niggas doing right now.
But y'all opinions was wrong.
Van, which version did they play at parties still?
Which version?
The remix or the regular?
The original.
You never hear the high remix anywhere in Louisiana.
Fucker, you was at Palooza with us when we played it.
Yeah, but that was only y'all.
Yeah, up here they still played the original.
You never.
Van, I got shit to get to, but I want to ask you a question real quick before I go. Yeah, in your opinion, what is the most disrespectful hip hop verse ever?
Disrespectful hip hop ever. First verse, hit 'em up. I mean,
got it.
First off, fuck the bitch and you. I mean, we not even, you didn't give it the nigga like a chance to get warmed up. He's like, first off, fuck the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck your bitch and the click.
Nah, he let the beat rock.
Yeah.
You should have been warmed up in the beginning. He talked over the beat.
And was disrespectful at the end. The ad libs at the beginning.
Yeah, by the time he dropped that over the bass line, you should have knew what was coming. All right, Van, thank you. Tell Harvey that all us at the Joe Budden podcast said hello and to stay away from giving Jay-Z verse opinions.
I got you. Peace, bro. Y'all stay up. Keep doing your thing.
Thanks, Van. Still going with second verse, DMX. How's it going down?
It's the most disrespectful verse.
It was disrespectful.
Top three. Yep.
If I sit and think about it, maybe top 10. I don't know about top 3.
All right, fine.
Are you gonna play the high remix as it's queued up?
No, I'm not playing it. No, I'm playing fucking DMX.
What record you say? Most disrespectful?
Verse 2?
No. Most disrespectful?
Yeah.
All right, but
I see what you're saying, but
what's y'all?
It would have. I mean, disrespectful.
All right, what y'all think?
It would have to be a diss record.
Yeah.
This is a girl record.
I know. This is his R&B record. This was DMX's R&B record. This is him singing.
But that matters to me in the disrespectful wars. This is a girl record. It's like a love song.
For sure.
It's DMX's version of it.
All right.
That's regular though. Facts. Facts.
Yeah. Wait, he wrong.
Yeah.
Wait. No.
That's not even that wild.
Wait, hold up. Let that nigga play daddy.
Yeah, let him play that.
Wait, here we go.
I heard he smacked you because you said our name. You said my name while y'all was sexy.
No.
He sounds like a concerned side dude.
No, but
how you hear? First of all, how you hear that?
Voice?
Yeah, but how you hear that?
That's a.
Like you would hear, yo, that
Wait, that's
homie,
wild, yeah.
You would hear, yeah, he smacked his girl. They had a fight, but you wouldn't hear,
yo, I
he smacked his girl because he said your name. She said your name.
No, but he ain't even hold it. He went straight to her with it. Heard he smacked you because you said my name when you hold it. Like, why are you talking to her about that if you heard that?
Try to creep me, what? Leave that nigga sleepy. I ain't gonna send him on his way, put him up in that big caddy, but let him know.
But wait, let him know.
Then hold on. But now that I think about it, then he sent on the Super Doja mission at the end of all of that.
Yeah.
By the way, take this show. See Joe. Oh, so she was going to see this nigga.
That's crazy. She was gonna go see Joe.
Fam, he talked to her in a vulnerable moment about her baby daddy beating her ass. Then said, I'll kill that nigga.
But then take this work.
But I'm not going to kill him because of you, even though he be fucking you up. So take this work. I'm rolling.
They don't make niggas like that.
They don't make love songs like this.
No, they don't make humans like that. They don't make humans like DMX anymore, nigga. It ain't too many niggas walking around with that mentality no more.
Hell,
you're right about that.
Hell,
you're
no.
right about that.
Hell,
that's
no.
a different type of mind.
They don't breed niggas like that no more. I'm telling you, man. That nigga DMX was different, man.
Do y'all want to talk about why Juice WRLD doesn't know anything about sampling?
Because he replayed the sample and it didn't sound any different.
They hit us with the Vanilla Ice definition.
Oh my God, man.
No, it didn't go doom 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 did it doom doom. It went doom
what is
doom,
wrong
doom,
with these
doom,
fucking
One of the most
kids?
recognizable fucking
But
samples
I'm
ever.
gonna tell you why. Again, back to my point of it being easier to get on. Here's a kid who just threw his record on SoundCloud. It took off.
Yeah.
He probably wasn't expecting it to take off the way it did. He wasn't thinking about this you know what I mean, this issue. Here's a kid who just put a record on SoundCloud
Someone
and
should have
it blew
cleared
the
that
fuck
shit.
up.
Because that came out on a real label, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he
It's
has
a label.
Yeah.
Somebody-
Like
I
I
forgot
get
who
with
it
the
was.
SoundCloud shit, but after a couple months when that started to click, yeah.
I know when we were
should
on
probably-
Bum Ass
we should probably figure this
E1,
out.
they were making us clear shit that sounded like it could even maybe be a slight
Oh my
interpretation
God,
of shit.
I'm so happy that I'm away from E1. Thank
They'd be like,
God.
that kind of sounds like, they'd be like, you gotta take it off. You gotta replay
For
it.
the people who have no idea what we're talking about, Juice WRLD's huge single, what was Lucid Dreams? My mom loves that song.
a great
Me
song.
and
It's a good
her-
record.
I don't think so at all.
You don't like it?
Nope.
What don't you like about it?
I think it's a very low quality record.
Really?
Shit, if that's the case, you don't like a lot of shit that's out.
That's true.
Well,
I like that record.
be consistent.
I like it too, Parks.
My mom,
I like
my
the
mom
little-
loves that record.
I like the trend of emo rock melodies in hip hop is kind of becoming a thing.
This is
Lil
why
Wayne.
this is why I keep telling y'all that this dude retired at the wrong time. Because that sound.
Well, no,
is
he
the
wasn't
sound
doing
now.
straight up like Fall Out Boy melodies over hip hop.
No. But I'm talking
These
about the
kids
content. The content is popular now.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
That's
I'm
true.
not talking about just the
Being
sound.
sad, yeah.
That's true.
The content is
Yeah.
popular.
That's true.
Everyone
being high
mental,
and sad.
mental health is like niggas that don't have mental health issues are saying they have mental health issues just to get on that wave.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
I lost my mental health issue, so I ain't gonna do that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that
Your
content.
new album is trash, bro.
Yeah, I'm straight now.
You want me this new album?
That's the name of my next album. I'm straight.
Yo, I'm alright.
I'm happy.
Cooling.
I'm not depressed no more.
Yeah, everything is fine.
Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about.
No, you know what it is? It's the same thing always. I just have a thing with people who take like the greatest beats ever made and then scribble scrabble over it, and now we love it. Like,
what you talking about?
That's how that song sounds.
That was a lot of late '90s R&B. They were taking a lot of classic hip hop records and flipping them.
And scribble, and
maybe not
scribble over them,
but
that's what I'm saying.
As the records that we loved them for.
Of course not. I'm only talking. I wouldn't do that to somebody. You don't have to do that, but I need more than the guy who can't singing about the girl who he wants to kill himself over because she left him, like over the Sting's "Shape of My Heartbeat."
That shit was alright.
I'm with you, Parks. That shit was alright. I kind of really like that record.
I think it was more so the melody.
Yeah. I mean, of course, it's a familiar one that we all love. Like, that's why it worked initially.
Fake Thug, No Love.
But are you not putting any blame on Interscope with this? This all goes on Juice
100%. That's 100%.
Listening to my heart instead of my head.
That's 100% on the label, though. Same way with the Pharrell and the white guy, Robin Thicke. Like, someone had to have known. Everyone knew that record was that record.
Catch Me If You Can.
But you can't play Catch Me If You Can.
That's a little different.
Yeah, like it's different when you're indie.
Blatant and obvious.
Yeah,
it's not really Catch Me. It's just Catch Me.
When you're indie and you're not putting any budget
waiting to
towards
be
radio.
catched.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to be catched.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all are gonna kill me. Everybody's gonna kill me because that Juice WRLD shit is a smash.
Yeah.
I'm clear in that.
Smash. That's how I know you industry now.
It's no. I've always subscribed to that theory.
Use the word smash.
I've always used the word smash. Always. There's a difference between a hit and a smash.
Oh no, for sure.
Like Kevin Lyles told me that early, so I know that is that like a hot cooler word?
It's just a funny industry word.
Water cooler, buzzword.
For
smash.
example, like when the radio promo department was obviously like important, they would send out the discs and it would always say like the blazing hot new single or the smash record.
Yes.
It didn't matter if
Blazing hot.
anyone had heard it yet. It was the smash single from so and so.
Blazing hot.
Yeah, but we bumped into an interesting conversation here because the smash is dead.
Why you say that?
Give me the last smash.
Shit.
I'll take your time. I'll wait for it.
Bodak Yellow?
No way.
Maybe a Bruno Mars song?
The last smash?
Like smash?
Meaning like...
So let me explain my definition to the listeners. A hit record is a record that takes off. So takes off meaning everybody knows it. Charts, it's popular. The hits. It's a hit. Your mom knows it. The people that aren't paying attention, they know it. And it lasts a year, maybe a couple years, something like that. A smash lasts over 10 years. A smash record.
I think that Bruno Mars Uptown shit might be a smash.
What's that Chubb Rock record? Treat 'Em Right. It's a smash. That's not a hit record.
Okay.
It's a smash. Pump It Up is a smash. It's not a hit. It's a smash.
Talk your shit, bro.
It's true. It's true. Let me think more. Another smash. Smash.
This nigga said Pump It Up was a smash.
It is. It was a smash.
Was?
Yeah. Is. It is a smash. If you count the top, I had this conversation with Angie in like 2008. If you count the top 50 songs of last decade, Pump It Up's in there. And out of all them songs, if you look at the amount of them that are still played today, Pump It Up is 2002, 2003.
No, I get what I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to think.
So even if you disagree with what Pump It Up being a smash, that's my definition of a smash over 10 years. The smash is dead now because attention spans, life expectancy of a single, of an album even. Yo, the only albums that have lasted recently, to me, the first one that comes to mind is SZA, Solange, and Travis Scott, period. I haven't allowed myself to think of more, but every other album just come and go.
You said, wait, of how many years?
SZA album came out over a year ago.
Yeah.
It's still impactful and effective. It's still being worked. She's still touring it. She's not working a new single. There's no signs of that coming. She is on tour off an album from over a year ago, booking new tours. She's done a few tours.
I think it's over a year.
But that's not the norm. Is what I'm saying. Today.
Yeah.
Today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a smash. There was no smash on that.
No,
album.
not at all.
Per se.
Not at all.
No,
not at
it's
all.
just a-
But I'm
this is a
saying,
timeless
so
type
by,
album.
so by that, I mean, would Single Ladies would probably be a smash.
Single
Yeah.
Ladies is
Yeah.
a smash.
That's a
Shit,
smash.
Crazy in Love is a smash too.
smash.
Yeah.
Okay.
50 in the Club.
I'm just
Smash.
saying.
For sure.
Smash. Smash.
Super
It's not a hit.
Smash
Yeah,
is just
super
a funny
smash.
word.
It's
just
not- but that's not a hit.
Repeating smash. Smash.
It's a smash. Some niggas got hit a home run. Some niggas hit that shit 450 feet out.
Yeah.
That's a smash.
Some shit ends up in the parking lot on someone's windshield.
Yeah, niggas is catching that shit in the car. That's a smash. It's not a hit.
When she got ass and titties, smash.
They all got it now.
Yeah.
They all got it. All these bitches.
yeah,
went-
if,
the
uh,
smash
got
is
the
walking around.
yeah, they all. Let me get the smash. Yeah, I want
smash.
I want the smash shape.
Smash and cheese.
That's why we appreciate the chicks that go in and say, "I just want to be proportioned," and like the Drea work.
Yeah,
Trey,
that's
nice.
underrated.
She ain't going in and ask for the smash. She said, I just want a little extra ass. Just make it cute.
Yeah, she asked for like the
Yo,
blueprint.
Joe.
She asked for the blueprint. It's like it's a real soulful album. It's gonna last forever.
It's timeless.
It's
Yeah.
she asked for the blueprint.
Yo, this nigga's voice though, when he be trying to like sound like the chick. I never want to meet a chick that sounds like Joe's like imitation of a female. Oh, just make it nice and cute. What? Bitch, get out of here.
What do you mean?
What you mean? What I mean? I don't want to hear that.
What's your impersonation of chicks?
I don't have one.
Don't worry about it. Hey, Juice WRLD, let me be the first nigga to tell you something.
You got off light.
Yeah, 85 is pretty
You
good.
should be saying thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sting. Thank you for only taking 85% of my record and allowing me to still have a record.
To continue to make money off that
Yes.
record.
Yes.
There's been a lot of cases where they took a buck, the whole buck.
And you
the
had to
whole
pay them
pie.
all the shit that you just made.
Yeah, the whole pie.
Hey, and newsflash, Sting's in that group.
Yeah.
Duh.
When you
Sting is ruthless
when
with
you
his
sample the Sting record, little new ass nigga, you gotta pay. And I'm not talking to Juice WRLD specifically. I'm talking about all the new kids that are in their homes coming up with ways to provide for their families. Learn some of the rules to this shit. You sample. I heard Van ask you, Maul, where do you think New York hip hop lost its luster? And then y'all had a whole conversation about shit. But in my head, I was like, the death of the sample is where New York lost its luster. Because that was our sound.
Interesting point, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that was
our sound.
that was one of
Yeah.
them. But I also felt like it was when a lot of these labels started hiring niggas from off the block. Rappers' friends had offices and executive
Yeah,
chairs. It was like
Shit,
the
in recent
fuck?
years, when all of our fucking upcoming artists go to jail on fucking
Well, that's the,
RICO
that's the
cases.
new
That's
thing.
the new shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody tweeted me and they was like, yo, can we talk about how no other region seemingly has lost as many rappers to gun violence and just drug shit as New York? And then they wrote a list, and boy, was it disappointing to look at.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Because
Chicago,
we have
unfortunately, is pretty
lost.
high there, too.
Well, I'm sure just by rate of the crime rate
Yeah.
in Chicago and the amount of people that actually are creative out there. In New York, though, I'm talking about like people that are probably were a little more on their way.
Well, that's a lot to do with because the New York state laws are so fucking crazy too.
That's true.
From a lot of other states, especially with like
Gun laws.
guns and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like our laws are crazy.
Big L was killed by a nigga that he thanked on his album.
And back to coming full circle.
Stack
that he has a
bundles.
bunch of pictures with.
Yeah. Freaky Ty. Fucking Bobby Shmurda. Fucking, I can think of a million.
Jam Master J.
Jam Man, it's like, it's nasty. It's nasty.
Yeah, no, it's just definitely like
It's nasty.
some
Yeah,
wild shit going on.
Yeah, we got to do better. That's why some of that Tekashi stuff is disappointing because, like, when you thought about the prominence in New York, you had to say his name.
Yeah.
Like he was right there on the Breakfast Club. They was just debating. They've been debating him versus Cardi as the hottest niggas. Like, you had to at least acknowledge it. So for ignorance to be the cause of us losing somebody that was actually providing is just like, wow. But again, I'm powerless because we tried. We did try. We tried. Off of that, because I don't want to get sad. I don't know how we ended up talking about maturity, but boy, it's trash.
Yeah, maturity is really whack.
It's overrated at
That
times.
shit is ass. I feel the young G's.
Yeah, like sobriety, for example. Like, it's good. People should get sober, but sobriety is kind of trash, man.
Yeah, that's where I walk off the ledge with Rory.
You ever just be bored as fuck? I feel like that's sobriety. All the time.
Bored?
you just bored.
Mall sober, you get a small.
Fab tried to sneak in a young OG.
He is a young OG.
No, he's not.
At the time of that album, he was a young OG.
He wasn't.
It wasn't.
He was an OG.
the young was removed?
Damn.
Why is he? Yeah, he's OG. Fab's OG.
Yeah.
Well, he was dressing like he was 19.
No. No. You OG?
How old is Fab?
41?
That album came out what?
No,
4 years ago?
No, that's not true. Not 41. What am I, 38? No, he might be
No, he's
39.
40.
39, 40?
Fab is 40.
I think
for
Fab's
sure.
40. Yeah, and that came out 3 years ago.
You're not the young OG.
He's a young OG.
You're
Come
an OG.
on, man.
Listen, maturity is trash. How do we get on that? We can't say.
We can't say. We're talking about being mature.
We're talking about exes that.
Can't be petty. Have to be mature.
I mean,
Why
you
you can't sneak in some pettiness and be mature?
Man, because you can't. You gotta just.
That's corny.
It is, but
It is.
I mean,
Well, no,
you gotta
man.
be mature.
Maturity is just knowing to privately say it amongst your friends and not publicly.
All right, tell me what age you have to like be publicly mature.
After 34.
30.
I'll say after 34.
Hell no.
Yeah, after 34, you should
Nah.
definitely be mature publicly.
Yeah.
No
I would
way.
agree.
You
I would
niggas
agree.
are stupid.
What do you mean?
Niggas are still stupid at 34.
And we call him stupid. Exactly. And we point him out like he's way too old for that. He knows better than that. At 34, you know better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm rolling.
No, you don't.
So
you
what's the
should
age
know
for
better.
you? 40?
At
The age for me is 36.
2 years.
Yeah, right?
A year and a half.
fuck outta here,
Depending on
man.
what month you were born.
It's a big difference.
No, it's not.
Nah.
34 rounds off to 30.
No, it doesn't.
This nigga
Yes, it does.
35.
If you're going
You
by
wanna play
fives, it rounds up to 35.
I didn't know people rounded off by fives.
For sure.
You
got-
can.
Well, you white privilege is crazy.
That's one of the perks.
That's not how we were taught to round
One
off.
of the perks is rounding up by fives.
Yeah, white people get all the perks.
Yeah, they round everything up to 5.
This shit is great. What was you talking about?
Being mature and how trash it is.
But why were we talking about 35? Oh, yeah, no,
yeah,
36.
when should you know better?
36, 37. 34 is too close to the 30, which is really in your 20s still. 34 is the early stages of 30. You don't really know shit still. You're figuring out 30. By 36, you got all of your 20s jewels and your early 30s jewels. And you rocking toward 40. You making old nigga mistakes, like not fucking your girl.
Okay, I was about to say we talking about for men.
Yeah, for
Because
men.
women are really
No, I'm talking about for
really
men.
mature.
No, I'm
at
for men.
34.
This is a men's. This is a
Okay.
men's meeting.
Okay.
This is minimism.
Okay.
Yeah, word. Fuck out of here, women with your maturity at an early age.
And your friendsgivings.
Is that mature? Is
All they want to
Friendsgiving-
do,
Yeah.
want to do is drink coquito and talk about us.
Yeah.
Niggas.
That's what Friendsgiving is.
Yeah, drink coquito, talk about us,
Yeah.
talk about different hairstyles, different hair colors.
Tell
they
other
wanna
people
dye
they
their
don't know how to
hair.
make mac and cheese.
Yeah, talk about what's going on Instagram, how all these chicks got fake bodies, and how they mad because they don't got a fake butt.
Yeah. How
Yo.
every girl is a hoe except for our group of friends.
We really lack like good family. Like, why is this you guys' is Thanksgiving talks?
No, this is Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving.
This is Friendsgiving.
It's a different
That's
conversation.
not real.
Friendsgiving is the ratchet Thanksgiving. It's like all the shit you can say at the table because your relatives are not there. It's just your friends.
Yeah, like you can't get your twerk Insta story off at
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, but you can at Friendsgiving.
And then if you're from the black household, we got a lot of like shit we don't want people seeing from our family. Like I got uncles I want the world to never know that I have. Like, no, I'm never putting them on Instagram.
Same with white Thanksgiving, actually.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's really race specific.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want the world ever seeing some of my uncles and some of my cousins. Never.
I have no idea what white people eat for Thanksgiving.
Dry turkey. I described this before.
They eat the same thing they eat every year.
Dry ass
It's
turkey.
going to be some apple pie.
With no seasons.
Cauliflower.
It's going to be...
Some just plain cauliflower.
Hey, any nigga bring cauliflower to Thanksgiving, they got to get out.
No, not
man.
plain. Cauliflower pie.
Cauliflower pie.
That's a disgusting pie.
Y'all niggas is nasty.
Eggplant, collard greens.
Yeah.
Y'all put the eggplant inside the collard.
Y'all niggas have a nasty Thanksgiving.
Squash mashed potatoes.
These niggas won't cook not near yam, right?
Nah.
God.
Squash.
Wait, yams.
Those are sweet potatoes.
Excuse me.
No,
Why would there be yams there?
What are you talking about?
Y'all eat squash.
Niggas in there making
Squash. Yo, where do you buy a
Sweet
squash?
rice.
There's several squashes
At the squash
family
aisle.
table.
Yeah, you got to go to the squash
You said
aisle.
squash house?
Squash aisle. Squash aisle.
Parks
house.
can definitely make a squash.
Nah, I don't fucking
It's certain aisles in the supermarket black people have never been in.
The squash aisle.
I've never walked past the eggplant.
I thought you said
Pause.
squashel house, like Waffle House.
Squash. Parks, get out.
Of your house.
I've never walked past a squash.
Yeah.
And if I did, I didn't recognize it.
It's a pumpkin.
I was like, yo, that pumpkin looks kind of retarded.
I
That pumpkin is old.
I still don't know what an actual eggplant is for. Outside of telling chick you want to fuck.
It's for white people Thanksgiving.
Yo, can y'all tell me what y'all eat on Thanksgiving for
I
real?
just told you, dried turkey.
What they say in the book.
What book?
Turkey, mashed potatoes,
Stuffing.
cranberry sauce, stuffing,
Cranberry
green
sauce.
beans.
Just look at all the pictures
bullshit.
from
Y'all be
traditional
eating,
Thanksgiving.
y'all be eating cranberry sauce?
Yo, what is
Hell
wrong with
yeah.
white people Thanksgivings?
No seasoning. I've been telling you
Joe,
this for a
Joe,
while.
I can tell you a lot of bad things that have to do with white people in Thanksgiving. I don't want to start at food.
I think white people pay more attention to the alcohol on Thanksgiving.
That's a fact.
I mean,
Like, y'all probably have a great bar in
It's
the
lit.
house.
It's
oh
definitely
yeah,
lit.
absolutely.
Rory is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, y'all probably have a great bar. Rory, for sure, your bar gonna be lit.
Oh, of course. I'm hosting this year.
These
My
niggas-
mom's cooking, but I'm just handling liquor.
This niggas is
Oh,
eating
God. Here we go.
carrots. This niggas eating carrots and shit for Thanksgiving.
Carrot
That is
souffle.
nasty.
White bread.
But listen,
For
my,
sure.
my version, my version of
Just white bread sitting there.
White
like
bread
out
at
the pack.
Thanksgiving.
Put some butter.
Yo,
Word.
white
Out
bread
the
at
pack.
Thanksgiving
ain't
is
even
crazy.
Ain't even wonder. Ain't even
Who's
wonder.
bringing white bread to Thanksgiving?
people.
That's
what,
gross.
what brand white bread do white people use?
The one with the little white girl face on it.
No, it's
Ew,
got
little Sally. Oh my!
Nah, it's got a house on it. I don't know the brand, but it's got a house on it.
God, you use that one with the house?
The house on it, yeah. I don't know the name
that
of it.
Home Pride? Home.
Some bullshit.
Yeah, that's the one that make the good raisin bread.
Erickson like, yo, we gonna have his mofongo and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Gandandule.
Erickson, like, you niggas eat bread?
Yeah, like, he like, yo, nah, we got mofongo, B. That's all we gonna have on my crib. Sancocho?
These niggas ain't never
Some
had no
san- sancocho?
good Wonder Bread.
Well, you guys are invited.
Nigga, come
Or we
here,
good,
shit.
B? I'm good, fam. I'm
With
busy.
all that
Yeah.
said, yo, if y'all want a plate, like, just let me know.
I'm busy, fam.
And that's
good.
what
I'm busy.
That's what my
Thanksgiving
friends.
that day.
That's what my Friendsgiving is. My Friendsgiving is calling my friends and saying, "Save me a plate." On after Thanksgiving.
When is the
Well, that's
official
real
day for
friends.
Friendsgiving, though?
I think the day before.
I thought that was just regular.
I just
Spanish
seen people having
Thanksgiving.
Friendsgiving
Yeah, I
last
saw
weekend.
this.
Oh, they're
weekend.
early.
Yeah.
Spanish people Thanksgiving ain't gonna end till Monday.
Or-
They rocking.
Or till the liquor run out.
It's never gonna
Monday.
So Monday.
It's never gonna
Monday.
Yeah.
There's enough Brugal to get us through the whole shit in Shaboodle.
Nigga, I sipped some Brugal one day. Oh my, fam. I had to take all my layers, like everything off. I started
You don't fuck
sweating
with the
immediately.
Brugal?
You start sweating after you take a shot of that shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That's good liquor.
Yeah, you are a loser, man.
I'm cool. I want to start sweating. I'm chilling in the crib. I'm sweaty back man.
Yeah.
Nah, I want to be sweaty back. man
Everyone's
on the
sweaty
couch.
back.
Nah, I know
No.
this ain't the Saturday podcast, but sometimes you gotta get butt ass while you're on the toilet, man.
What?
No, that's a fact.
Nah,
I'm with you on that one.
if your stomach
I'm
hurt
dead
bad
ass.
enough.
No.
I'm
I don't-
serious.
I don't think that's weird at all.
No, I've
Sometimes
had-
you sit down and you go into war with yourself.
Yeah, nah. I know exactly what you're talking
Nah,
about.
You coming
don't
out
want
that
nothing
shit.
to-
I don't think that's a hot take.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty regular.
When you in the bathroom long enough to think about, is your girl getting worried about you?
Yeah.
Like, damn, I've been in here for 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Is sick.
That's sick.
I was just in the bathroom all day for 2 hours chilling. Legs, sleep. Man.
On the toilet?
What?
Yeah, on the
In
phone.
one what?
Nah,
Yeah.
hell nah. 2 hours?
Pushing.
Your feet was blue.
Like
nigga. You
pushing?
had no
Like
blood
labor.
in your feet.
Yo, you need some more water, bro.
You
You
need
guys-
some more veggies.
Yeah, I should.
That's senior citizen colon right there.
I should start drinking water.
No, yeah, you should.
Some fruits.
No,
some
no,
fresh-
I'm dead serious. Like, you should.
Oh, now you dead serious.
No, for real.
Yeah.
You 38.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think
hours?
I've actually ever even
Mom,
seen you
I'm
drink
about
water.
to die.
No, you're not, nigga.
Yeah, don't say that.
You're 38. You got to start drinking more water, man.
I did think this week, would y'all do the podcast if I died? Like, would y'all skip a week? I'll fuck you niggas up.
If we
Don't
skipped
try
a
to-
week, you would fuck us up?
No, if y'all didn't. Don't try to come back in here. Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Well, all right.
All right.
Contractually, like
Yo, what's up?
Hey, fam,
Nah,
sit
don't
down,
do that.
nigga. Why you
I
ready
am
to raise
sitting
up
down.
on me though?
Because you're
I'm just
like,
laughing.
you knew it.
Nah,
you
because
knew what he was going to do.
The thought is just funny if niggas be like, damn, that's crazy. But yo, check it out.
I mean,
Yo, so Drake new shit. Apple
honestly,
Radio.
Well, we play outstanding.
For sure.
We be like, yo, it's crazy. Shout out to our mans.
We got
Outstanding.
to spill something in honor of you. We just going to start
For sure.
spilling shit.
For sure.
Would y'all start with Pump It Up?
For sure. For sure.
Not
We
the
got
whole,
to.
not the whole version.
No. Your version.
All right.
The B version.
That's my song. Yo, don't call it my version, my nigga. I made that record.
That's what I said.
Don't tell me my version. It's not a
if I
version.
remember
It's not a
correctly-
version if it's a song.
No, but your version, meaning because it's
All
different.
right. No, it's one version of the song. Pump it up.
No.
Pump.
No, tell us how it
Pump
go.
it up right now. It's a couple of versions that's gonna come up.
Pump.
Yeah.
That was some bullshit.
Nah, if you remember
that's why I laughed when
correctly,
Joe said smash. I
he
understand.
said
what
It
you're
is a
saying.
smash.
I understand.
It is a smash.
I understand.
But it's some
But it's just
bullshit.
like, because I'm thinking about it like,
Pump It Up was a smash.
It was a smash.
pump. It's like, nigga, get that.
Nigga,
You
that-
know
it
what?
took
Yo,
me
you still got
months.
that rhyme book?
The what?
I want to see him write that. I want to see him write pump like 7 times in a row. I want to see it. I have to see it written down.
Yo, do we have sleepers?
No, seriously, Joe.
know-
bring
I
your
know
rhyme
you were
book, 'cause I know
serious.
you still got that
He
rhyme.
I
definitely
don't
has
have the
that
rhyme
rhyme
book.
book.
You don't?
I don't have the rhyme book.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nigga on me.
Yeah, you gotta have the pump it up,
Fuck, bro.
rhyme.
I don't
Wait,
have the
hold on.
pump
I
it
need
up
to
rhyme
read.
book.
Did you
Pump
write on
7 times.
like in the thing, like in parentheses? Did you put? All right, I'm gonna say
Yeah,
at
he
that
does,
time.
he does that.
P dash. P dash.
You didn't put the.
That's how you wrote it for real?
P dash. Yeah.
Pump it
pa.
up.
Yeah. Y'all laughing. It took me months to work on that.
That's a lot of
Yo,
fucking
y'all
writing.
laughing?
Hold on.
Get the fuck
Y'all
out of
laughing?
here.
Y'all
All
laughing?
right, should we blow it up? Should we? How many
I want to hear
adjectives did it take to get to pump?
what you had before you landed on Pump
my-
It Up.
No,
I want to hear the hook you had before
don't
Pump It
say I
Up.
landed.
You landed on Pump It Up, which
I
was a
did.
great land. That was a
It
great.
was
You
hard.
nailed that
That
landing.
was hard.
Yeah, you did.
Uh,
But I need to hear
Yeah,
the
nah.
hooks before that. I need to hear the
He
hooks
knows what
before
it
that.
is, too.
Of course he does. I need to hear the hooks before that.
oh, they was bad. They was bad. I
For
know
real?
you're never gonna hear that.
Oh, man.
Because it was only 2, but they was bad. They was bad hooks. That's why it took me so long. It took me months. I know we laugh and having a good time.
No, I
but
believe
it took me months. Just Blaze played that beat. That beat was a hit. That beat was hard. Hard.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote the verses. The verses was hard. Like they was done. And then it was like, are you close, nigga?
What the hook gonna be?
I fucked that hook up a million times. And then it was like months and months and months trying to come up with a hook. And this is after Def Jam said, yo, you got to come up with a record or we're going to drop you. So.
But
and
a
then
large part of that hook is that, like that's kind of part of the hook.
That's very easy to say once the hook is there.
Oh no, I agree. No, I'm not taking away from your writing there, but
See, yes. After the fact, that's a big part of the hook. Before the fact, damn, how do you come up with a hook with this weird ass
with this
3-bar fucking loop? Why is he putting this shit here? Like, can we take it out and just let the beat go? Take it out. Let's hear it. Oh shit, that sounds trash.
bad,
that
yeah.
needs to be there. Put it there. Damn. Now we need a hook around this stupid 3-bar loop that comes every 4 bars. And actually, if you call Just Blaze, he gonna tell you some weird producers. You're like, that was at the time. That was the only 7-bar loop at the, like some wild shit.
yeah.
We should call Just Blaze.
How much?
I'm not calling Just Blaze.
You don't have to answer. How much does Kool and the Gang take from that? Since we were talking about sampling.
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea. Remember I said a few weeks ago that there was a big sample battle with that record because whoever owned the original sample, it was.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say
they were fighting over it. So I never checked back. I receive what I receive. Like from that. It don't change from that. It would probably be worse.
Word.
Like if who won?
Oh, now that you mention it, Joe.
Yeah.
You lost.
Yeah, no, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm fine. But no, I was sitting in a hotel room and somewhere right before a show, depressed that fucking I was about to get dropped from the label, and I had something that I thought was going to work soon, but I didn't have a hook, and Juice was on.
So you heard the sample.
And then nigga Omar Epps started doing. He was killing that battle.
Fuck it
Yeah,
up.
he was
And
smoking
I
that
said,
shit.
no, somebody had to do this before. It's too easy. It's like every rapper has that moment where you're like, nah, somebody did this.
Yeah.
Like
No,
I couldn't have thought
I
of
think
it.
every person has that with just ideas in general when they catch an idea.
Yo, Omar
Someone
Epps was-
had to have done this. It's too easy.
I was hyped. Fuck y'all niggas. Pump It Up is smash.
No,
I don't care what
I'm
you
just
niggas
thinking,
say.
like, damn, like, you're right.
Yeah, and I'm still paid about $18,000 a year from that.
Great.
Oh,
That's great.
Did I tell Juice WRLD that he should be thankful that Sting let him use that record?
Yeah.
All right, good. That was important. That's important. Young kids, man, when y'all at home and y'all are on your equipment coming up with whatever you think is fire, very important that it's original music and you're paid along the way of your creation. As your creation goes to every different platform and level, important that you're paid from it all the way, and you're paid a lot more if it's your own original content.
Also, if you're going to sample, which is fine and dope, clear it before it becomes a hit. Because once it becomes a hit, they can say,
Yeah. Give me
"Cash
all
out.
of it.
I want all of it."
Give me all of it.
If you clear it beforehand, they might be like, "Yeah, just give us 30% of the
Yeah,
pub.
I'll catch
yeah.
some money off it, and it may not even catch.
And I mean, you can get creative with your sampling and really dig into crates. Boy, is that time consuming. I know you kids don't have time nowadays, but there's a bevy of records for you to really get into.
That was the point of the
You
producer.
don't necessarily have to snatch the most recognizable sample that you can, even though the more recognizable, probably the more helpful.
For sure.
Kids, just learn this shit, man. Learn this shit. It's very, very important. You know, in light of this whole Tekashi shit going on, I spent a large portion of the weekend thinking about how hip hop targets young people and why. I won't get into it right this second. That probably means I'll never get into it here because shit is just sad and depressing. But yeah, man, I'm gonna keep Daniel Hernandez in my prayers. I am.
Absolutely.
I am.
For sure.
100%.
Everyone involved, really.
Shout out to Snoop Dogg. Got his Hollywood Walk of Fame
Give Snoop a round of
star.
I was gonna say, he needs
Yeah,
a round of
100%.
Give us some
100.
gunshots, too, man. It's fitting, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Snoop. That's huge, man.
Y'all talk.
That is
Shout out to Snoop for getting up there and thanking himself a bunch of times.
As he should.
Who else to thank?
As he should.
You fucking right, he should.
One of the most famous rappers of all time. Man.
One of the most famous humans.
Facts. Bruh.
God, wait a minute.
Dre was
Just wait.
fucking snapping.
Is there a skip on that album?
No.
No.
That album is like flawless.
Doggy Style is, to me, the best hip hop. It's not my favorite necessarily. To me,
You
it's
can
the
make a
best
case that it's
hip-hop.
the best hip hop album. I'm not mad at that.
There's a hook every 2 seconds that's happening. Every 4 bars, there's a hook thing that's happening. You could play that record in
that album is
1993,
nuts.
in 2003, in 2013, and I bet you in 2033, and it's still gonna sound good.
I think the funny shit is I think Doggy Style might be one of the first few albums I actually purchased.
Same, for sure.
Like I bought that cassette. That was one of the first.
Bro.
That Midnight Marauders. That's music.
Jesus.
And this isn't even like a hit.
Niggas got Snoop fucked up.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
this ain't even the one that you would play for
Yeah.
popularity type shit.
Not the first 4 that you would play.
Yeah.
Like
This was the one that gave me a different perspective in Jersey City with my little Sony box.
But see, you want to know? Here's the crazy part. How old was Snoop when this came out?
19
Young.
maybe.
yeah.
I was
See what I'm saying?
18 or 19.
See the difference in just the mentality, the mindset, like of the content of what young dudes was putting out back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
opposed
mean,
to now.
Illmatic doesn't sound like it's from a 19-year-old.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, I turned it up because I want to hear Maul's point. This is ridiculous.
19. This whole album is insane.
But we make that point here all the time about Nas was fucking 15 on Illmatic.
Right,
fucking
right.
Big was however old on Ready to Die.
But it's because it was
that
more.
that creeped me out once I turned like 24, and I was like, wait, Pac and Big were this age?
I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
I thought about that when I was Pac's age when he died.
That's
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying.
yo, I ain't shit. This nigga was giving speeches at NAACP like meetings and all 19 years old doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you start to compare, you like, damn, like
No, you still not shit.
nah, you right. But I'm just like, you know,
That's without even comparing, just
off
totally
the
isolating you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, no.
Nah, yeah,
Yeah, like how you write Purple Rain at 26?
crazy. That's insane, bro.
Yeah, it's sick.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, never mind, because we could talk about this. We could go another 2 hours talking about this type of shit.
Do y'all want to do anything special for the 200th episode?
I mean, I hit y'all like a month
I
ago.
think we should do a podcast
And
in
y'all
the
didn't wanna do
middle
anything.
of Times Square.
Well, Joe can book that because that's where he filmed the Love and Hip Hop like intro.
All right, we're going to get to these sleepers. I'm done.
And I thought maybe you had like the plug,
Nah,
the Times Square plug.
I'm
Let's do a podcast from the Red Steps. I don't even know what that's called. The Red Steps.
It's the Red Steps.
What are the red steps, Maul?
The Red
In
Steps.
The ones in Times Square.
where everybody
Just them
sits
big
and
ass
just
red
takes
steps.
pictures and drink
Oh,
coffee.
I'm not
and
going to the fucking portable red steps.
portable.
I don't think they're portable.
You can't move that, Joe.
You can move it.
It's there. It's been there for the last 7 years, I think.
It's movable.
You gonna move it?
No, I'm not going there. I'll be home.
Okay.
Maybe we should like tweet out Park's address and just have like all the fans.
I don't like that idea, personally.
Let me just make sure we ain't missed nothing, man.
We ain't missed nothing.
No, we did miss a few things, but it's fine. It's fine.
Do we have to record?
On the Saturday episode, I wanted to make fun of Designer wanting to beat up Charlemagne and Envy.
I had that on my list last week.
But we missed it, and now it's like late, so I ain't gonna do that to Charlemagne and Envy. But don't let Designer catch some niggas. I wanted to talk about Bill Maher on Stan Lee. That was just really distasteful and disgraceful. Ooh, he still got it.
Does he? Off the distaste and the disgrace? Fam.
Yo, y'all don't support me in anything.
No, we
Honestly,
support you.
no, you don't.
Well, we
What
keep
do
it
you
real
support
with
me
you.
in?
We let you know, like,
You don't support me in shit.
that is support. It's like, nah, that ain't it. Go back
yeah, I
to the
think that's
drawing
a
board.
form of support.
That's support.
That's
That is support.
No, it's only support when it's balanced by love, and I don't. I
was
don't
love
get
in
We love you, but that was not
No,
it.
That was not
I
it.
don't get enough of it. All I see is
I don't get enough of it.
These are all the bars you're going to put on Sin Song?
I was gonna say Juice WRLD might be a song you could relate to.
no.
You could probably get that beat from Sting. Let you do your thing over it.
Do your
Do your thing.
That's the one I would bring to Arab. Like, yo.
Yo, Sting with some Arab drums would be funny.
We got that from Juice WRLD.
Fair.
Nigga added that fucking. All right, I'm getting out of it because that was a smash, and niggas just gonna kill me. I know it's a smash, by the way.
Is it a smash?
No, I don't know if it's a smash.
It was a hit.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
We'll see how
It's
time
like
goes.
it's like a
Smit.
Yeah, it's like a Smith. That shit got over like 50 million views on YouTube.
So does
What?
bad shit.
I was gonna say like
It's in the farm.
Cats running around a living room has.
Anytime I see that now,
35 million
everything's in the
views.
farm now.
Well, cats running around the living room is entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm watching that.
Cat
That's a
videos
smash.
in general.
Yeah, you can't really lose with kitten videos on YouTube.
I still see shadows in my heart.
Do you think
Can't get back the love that I gave you. No, nigga. Fuck out of here, duck ass nigga.
yo, do you think porn stars flex with the streaming numbers the way rappers do?
For sure. Duh.
Hell yeah.
Easier
We need to
said
get
than done.
like more porn guests on here.
Porn stars had the streaming game and the smash when the gangbang was streaming. That was the first stream. Like, yo, line up 600 dudes and let them come bang me.
Yo, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for listening to the Joe Budden podcast this week. I want to tell everybody.
They was ahead of the curve.
I want to tell everybody out there, enjoy their Thanksgiving.
Fuck out of here, mature Joe.
Say hello to all family members, even the ones that you're not fly with, the ones that you don't speak to. Keep everybody in your prayers. And just enjoy the holiday, man. Enjoy the holiday. Enjoy the time off. I'm still waiting on Spotify to tell us when exactly we get time off.
It better be soon. God damn it. God damn it.
Or why can't we do like seasons?
I'm going to Costa Rica from
Or
the
we should
3rd
do
to
like-
the 8th. So
Whether they like that's why I'll be
Costa Rica.
I've been trying to get this information for a few weeks now, and no one's gotten back to me. So
It's gonna be a no call, no
Whether they
show
like
shit.
it or not.
no, they
To
ain't a
Spotify.
podcast. You niggas hold it down.
Nah, just bring a doctor's note. That's
Nah,
what
it's crazy. I gotta go somewhere that week too. So
Oh, Marlon Park's about to body the album reviews that week.
We think you niggas will be in Costa Rica and I won't. What
What are you talking about?
do you mean?
Don't do that. You can't do that.
Well, I can't
If
go to
me and
Costa
Rory have to go to do something, you and Parks can't do the podcast?
If you have to go to Costa Rica,
Yes.
I've never been to Costa Rica. I'd like to go.
I asked you that.
nah, I got it.
But we
Y'all
can
got it,
podcast
man.
from.
I was gonna
Costa
say we
Rica.
go.
Nah,
Let's go to
y'all
Costa
two
Rica.
got to do the podcast.
Yeah, nah, I'll do it. Y'all have fun.
I'll call in, like, here.
Oh, I'm definitely. Y'all have to call in.
Yo, y'all, it's good. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy that he did that.
The show. Yo, it's crazy that he did that.
But can I
don't
still
know what
be in
he
Costa
talking
Rica?
about.
Not for
Or,
nothing.
just
or
freestyle.
who? Because my call going to be on like a Sunday. Y'all going to drop on Wednesday. Because December 3rd is a Sunday, by the way. I'm checking these dates. I don't know how they getting two podcasts
That's
that
our
week.
podcast in 3 hours. Nah, it's crazy that he did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours of that.
Somehow it works.
All right.
Until next time, keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until then, I bid you adieu. Until Saturday, peace and love. Enjoy Thanksgiving.
Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah,
holidays.
very important.
Have a
man.
good time and be
Check
safe.
Maul on a different podcast in a couple of hours.
Just refresh his Instagram. I'm sure it's there.
Yeah, and he be on there dropping gems too. Like, nigga, don't be trash.
Yo, don't
you
do that.
trash over here.
You got me fucked up over
I'm
here.
listening
nigga.
to Van shit. Oh, now you want to get in this. Detroit niggas got to take some of the Timberland heat
I
off
said
of
that
New York.
here.
I don't. And you
Yeah,
went
you
in
did,
depth
you did.
over there, you bitch ass
What
nigga.
you mean, nigga?
Go in depth here.
Because I probably said it and you probably was like,
You know, now that I think about it,
so it's like, nigga, what you want me to do?
That's me. That's
Well,
that's
if you
me
notice,
being the
Joe-
cover to y'all shine.
Joe just hates on Joe hates on any podcast that you and I do. Like if we
that's
go and
his
do
love,
some
though.
shit,
That's
like,
Joe-
oh, that horrible
that's
shit
Joe-
was trash.
Nah.
It's the real thing was trash.
Nah,
I'm
but
like,
that's
damn,
just
dog,
Joe's
that's
way. I know
crazy.
Joe. That's his way of saying, yo, that was good. I like that. That's all.
Rory ain't even get to name a homeboy that had his feet all levitating, so I could go see him.
My feet levitating.
Yeah, I want to go
Damn.
see him still.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna catch you, nigga.
I'm going to catch you, nigga.
Whoever the fuck you are.
Yeah,
Feet
we know where you be at.
Yeah,
Urban
good.
Plaza.
Yeah, they trying to fuck. Man, I'm not playing with these niggas. All right, we out. Peace.